completely off topic, but the general so I interviewed with the regional director today, but not the general manager of the store that I would be at.
Yeah.
And when I went up to the door, I noticed that it said the general manager was like Josie something.
Okay.
And then
we're live, just so you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
I gotta mute our stream. Anyway, she's one of those people that uses the initials for her name as a name. So like her name's like JC instead of. And I'm like, man, I wish I was cool like that. I want to be AC. My middle initial actually is C, so I would be like AC.
What's your middle name?
Cole.
Cole, C-O-L-E?
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. That's not a judgment. I was like,
that sounded like, well, that's a stupid fucking name anyway. As in C-O-L-E? Oh, that's fucking stupid.
All right, moving on.
Really? Forget I asked that. Anyway, thanks for coming in, everybody. I'm Steve, and this is Adam's stupid fucking name.
AC. You
AC
later.
Yeah, see, but that's what I was about to say. Either I get called Ace or AC Slater my whole life, so maybe it's good that I don't have that.
You don't want to be called Ace?
No, I don't.
What, like Ace Frehley?
From Kiss?
Yeah. You don't want to be like Ace Frehley from Kiss?
I was gonna say, man, you're really giving me some role models I should aspire to. Although, have you seen that YouTube channel where like the whole thing is Zach Morris is trash?
Yes, I have seen that.
That's great stuff.
Yeah.
Slater was at least better than Zach.
Slater went on to play. Didn't he play Colonel Sanders in that Colonel Sanders movie?
Oh, I have no idea. I know he worked for E as an interview person for a while.
You need to Google that. I'm pretty sure he played Colonel Sanders.
Well, let me tell you something, Colonel Sanders. Did Mario Lopez play Colonel Sanders? You know, I did see a Facebook post the other day that was so funny to me. It was like, I'm going to bed. Wake me up when there's an R in Colonel.
That's great. Colonel. That's the stupid.
It does not make any sense. It's like the R in Favre.
R in what?
In Favre. It's like
Favre.
the R is after the V. I mean, I guess there is an R in it, so it makes sense, but it's one of those things where it's said differently than how it's spelled.
I thought you said Farb like Carl Farbman or something.
I love that that's how your brain works.
Farb.
There's a YouTube video that says Mario Lopez plays sexy Colonel Sanders in Lifetime movie.
Yeah, that was it. He was like sexy Colonel Sanders in a Lifetime movie. So yeah, that headline pretty much tells the entire story. Welcome back, everybody. By the way, we're like talking to each other and just ignoring chat. Gibson did beat Keith, so Keith has to be peppy today.
I love that you guys are dedicated like that.
Hey, you know what I found out? Keith is a fellow pulp lover in his orange juice.
Did he send you that video about the comedian with the orange juice?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel like I'm completely anti-pulp or anything. Like, I mean, it's all right to me. But I do agree with the sentiment that you got to tell somebody that it's in there if they're not expecting it.
That's some woke bullshit.
No, it's not.
It's woke.
No, some people don't want to chew their juice. Can you not understand that?
Chew their juice.
You know what I mean? Like, is that something that you really don't get?
No, I do not understand.
You don't understand that?
No, I just said that.
I don't understand that you can't understand that.
I think we did do this. So Gibson is team no pulp apparently, which is fine.
It's fine, but you can't understand why people would want it that way.
No, I didn't. No, what I said is I can't understand warning someone about it. They just there's pulp in here.
I talked about chewing juice. I said some people don't want to chew their juice. Can you not understand that? And you're like, no, I can't understand that. I'm like, but you also don't think that people should be warned about it.
Well, okay, maybe I was not tracking with the conversation there, but like, I can get why some.
That's the wife way of saying that he wasn't listening.
all right, Mister. I'm showing up late and taking random phone calls from my wife. Oh, Ashley, you're so important. I'm just joking.
I mean, if I am going to cheat on you, it will only be with my wife. That's fair.
That's the way it's got to work. Civil War, the Orange Juice Wars. If someone likes it that way, it's okay. But Warner Brother, I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't understand warning someone about that. I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I was gonna.
Well, because I feel like maybe their only experience with orange juice is no pulp. It's the only juice that has pulp in it.
Oh damn! Now I can't get this thing. That was smart.
Like, you don't drink pomegranate juice with real bits of pomegranate in it, do you?
You know, I don't think I've ever actually eaten a pomegranate. Like, do you eat those seeds and stuff on the inside?
I've had pomegranate seeds, yes. They're all right.
Okay, wait, what the heck is going on here? I thought there was a way to.
Do I have to tell you what % milk I'm pouring you as well?
Yeah, really, seriously.
That's so different. It's a completely different argument, and you know it.
I'll tell you what, though. I think I would be more likely to warn someone about milk than I would. Well, no, I know I wouldn't. No, I was. Sounds
like you guys are just jerks.
Sound like you're just a puss.
Like I said, I can tolerate some, but I am also not a juice chewer, especially if I'm hungover. Come on. The last thing I want is like something that actually has the texture of throw up in my mouth when I'm hungover.
Oh man. 2% tosses glass into the wall. So wait, hold on now. Are you a whole milk guy, Keith? What is your percent? Sorry, I'm eating noodles here while we get started. This is
who's in a mood today, me or Steve? I feel like we're both kind of spicy today.
I don't know. I don't feel like what I'm saying is that controversial.
What, that you don't think that you should tell people that the orange juice has pulp in it? That's pretty controversial. It's kind of a jerk move.
A jerk move? Wow. Gibson says you, Adam. There's no well.
I'm on your side in this, Gibson. I'm the next guest on Gibson Gets It, and you're going to tell me
I can't believe you remember Gibson Gets It.
That I'm in a mood? I'm on your side.
It's supposed to be on my side.
I know. See, everybody turns against me here.
I can't remember if I did this thing or not. Okay, Gibson, you watched the show last time. I think you were our only viewer for most of the stream. Do you remember if I finished this part or no?
The well, I think you did.
Oh, baby!
Because you did all this for sure.
I'm going to clip the hell out of that later on. I did all of this? Okay.
You did, yes.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I completed this part or not.
I mean, I don't know if you completed it, but I know you've done this. I don't know if you brought it to completion.
And just so
but that's just all right. I'm not knowing what's going on in the game again.
I don't know what's going. This is a job.
What the hell game is this?
You know what? I do think I finished this because I remember having to fall down there after I was done. No, all week, Adam and I have been doing the whole Trump interview. You're not being very nice. I'm giving you a real shot here.
Yeah.
And it is my favorite thing in the world. I don't remember this though.
I love the George Lucas one because like, is this just a universal phrase that people say when they like don't have anything else left in the tank?
You're not being very nice. Frankly, I don't know who you are. Oh yeah, because I had to beat this thing. This thing sucked. It's gonna make me do it again.
I agree with everything Gibson says, and I'm on my period.
And you're on your period. What do they call that? Male menopause or male something or other?
Not menopause or manopause?
Not menopause, because that's something that only happens when people or ladies get older. It's like
I'm a man.
I'm a man. Adam's a man.
Adam's a man.
Male menstruation, is that what they call it? I can't remember, dude.
Maelstration.
So we did do all of that. Ooh, look at that. Manstration.
It's a great band name.
Their menstruation attracts bears.
Because you're argumentative today. Well, sometimes, Gibson, I gotta stand up for myself. I can't always just lay over and let Steve have his way with my underside. Yeah. Sometimes he's gotta work for it.
Boom, boom, boom. So we're back here with Zelda 2 HD. Adam just, or can we tell people what you were doing this morning? You're not, are you being secretive about that or no?
No. Not necessarily.
Adam's going through gender reassignment.
Stop it!
No, Adam interviewed for.
I'm just going to correct you now, and Adrian is going through gender reassignment.
Adrian Cole. That sounds like someone that's.
It does. That's actually a pretty cool, badass name right there.
It's you sound like you're like on freaking.
I might change it to that anyway.
Adrian Cole, or like you're a gigolo or something with a name like that.
I was kind of going like operative, like Jack Reacher, or like a.
Oh, that works too. I think it's more I think the point is more that it's a name that's got some it's got a little oomph to it.
It does. It does have some.
Adrian Cole.
Yeah, it sounds strong. Now Adam Cole, what a fucking pussy.
You're not being very nice, Adrian.
Adrian Cole.
Frankly, I don't know who you are. I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do here.
That's like Michael telling Toby, like, who do you think that you are?
What gives you the right?
What gives you the right?
Suck on this.
That is such brilliant comedy right there.
You know what that is?
Sacks of cash.
What?
Oh, I forgot you don't hear the things.
No, I don't.
I played the Ben Shapiro Sacks of Cash. Sacks of Cash. It's Sacks of Cash.
Adam Cole is a wrestler? Is he really? Or are you implying me?
What's that guy? Well, Gibson knows who I'm talking about, I'm sure. Who's that wrestler?
Gibson gets it.
Gibson gets it. Who's the wrestler that everyone says that I look like?
Oh, that's a Keith question. He's the one that brought it to my attention off the rip. Technically, you have a theme song with your name in it here.
Kevin O.
You hear that, Steve? I've got my own fucking theme song. How about that?
You know, I've never told this story in here. I was at Walmart one day. I wear my headphones when I'm grocery shopping, so I don't have to talk to people, hopefully. Really socially well-adjusted move on my part. I'll say, what the fudge? Why can I not get there? There's gotta be a
You were having trouble with this last time.
I know. Oh, did I just find it? I just found it, bitch. Anyways, no, so I'm shopping in Walmart, and like I said, I wear my headphones so I don't have to talk to other people. But I'm walking down the chip aisle, And there's this.
Did you love the way you were talking to him?
Yes. There was this guy in the chip aisle with me that was freaking buff as hell, and like wearing like a tank top thing and stuff, because obviously he's buff as hell. Why would he not wear a tank top to show off his buffness? But
how big was your erection?
Massive. It was an Adrian Cole level. Put Adrian Cole to shame, I'll tell you what.
That doesn't take much.
Well, I see him kind of gesturing at me, like he's trying to get my attention. Oh, look at that, bro. Okay, so we're gonna use our jump spell. Jump spell, me daddy. I can see he's like gesturing to kind of get my kid attention. He's like, "Hey man, I'm really sorry to bother you, but has anyone ever told you that you look like a wrestler?" And I was like, "Bro, I hear that all the time." And he's like, he is so. It's hilarious how invested this guy was in this, but he was so overjoyed to hear me confirm that. The dude came over and gave me like a big ass hug and stuff like that. I have no idea who this person is. Never met him in my life. But it was like a full on, not even like a bro hug. It was like, I love you and I need you in my life kind of hug. But since I'm not weird about that stuff, I was like, hell yeah, this is a good hug. Yeah.
I love that.
Freaking huge hug. And he was just so stoked that, number one, I knew what he was talking about, and two, that other people had pointed this out to me before as well. Yeah, and like I said, massive hug, and we just laughed and had like a bro moment and stuff like that. But that was probably the most interesting trip to the grocery store of my life.
Wrestling fans don't shower, it seems. Was he stinky?
No, he was like, this was a beautiful man. Like, I mean, like, no, I'm serious. This guy was freaking gorgeous. And I'm like, man, whatever team you're playing for, you're winning, bro.
He was a man.
He was a man, baby.
That's just in Vegas? Are wrestling fans notorious in Vegas for not showering?
Sorry for the awkward silence. I'm still...
Where a bunch of people were smelly, I guess, from being out in the heat all day. That's also every music festival ever.
Oh my gosh, yes. Or retro gaming convention.
Where it's very well air-conditioned, but people are just gross.
I don't know that I've ever been to... Well, no, I guess Retropalooza actually was pretty well conditioned. Oh, I gotta... look at my cock.
Let me see your floppy cock.
Mom, are you in here?
Oh, hi, Mom.
No, but yeah, no. This guy, he, like I said, he was buff. He was like well groomed and everything, and I'm like, this guy. Oh, I made it. Never mind. Oh man, you cannot handle this the way that you do on the original, and I just figured out why. Because it's a 16:9 aspect ratio, so those guys spawn onto the screen earlier than they do in a 4:3 aspect ratio. Because in 4:3, you can just walk, and those guys will just go right over your head. It doesn't matter. With this one, that ain't the case. So, but
do you remember that one dude who went to a card game convention and was just taking pictures of people's ass cracks? Yes, I do. He got asked to leave, didn't he?
Oh, he got banned. No, he got banned from like Magic the Gathering events or whatever for a long time.
I love that he got banned, but people are allowed to still show their asses in public. That's totally fine.
Yeah, guys, just so you know, anytime you see me randomly stopping like this, it's because I'm getting a mouthful of noodles real quick. So.
Mouthful of wiener.
While I was eating my mouthful of noodles, I was like, all right, Adam, good job completely shutting down. As soon as I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take a bite. And you're like, better not say anything entertaining.
I had to get a good pause so you had bite in your mouth when I said it.
What did you say? What did you say? It's a mouthful of wiener.
It's a mouthful of wiener.
That's funny.
Yeah, see, and Keith and Gibson, you know, like the few constants in the world. Mouthfuls of noodle, yeah. Oh yeah, and then Gibson's got your Gibson's got your mouthful.
Yeah.
Gibson gets it.
Gibson gets it. Should I try to kill this fool? Maybe.
Will you please use that, Gibson, so I can take credit? Yeah, use that on something. I want to know that I've done something with my life.
Oh,
I like that you never corrected the gender reassignment.
That's what I was literally just about to say. Is we made the gender reassignment joke and then never came back to it. No, Adam had a job interview. Adam, what did you interview for?
I am interviewing for an assistant general manager position at Skyline Chili. Steve's favorite chili on earth.
Oh man, I hate that chili. But I wish you the best. I hope it works out for you. I will never eat your stupid chili if you do get it. But
he says that now.
Oh no, man, that chili. Good Lord. Yeah, I know. It's not even chili. It's like eating meaty potpourri or something.
Meaty potpourri.
Oh, of course I'm going to kill this thing. And yep, I knew it.
But I was telling Steve how mentally nerve-wracking being back in the interview process is, just because I haven't really been on a true job interview for anything important in about 15 years.
Yeah.
So the whole, like, you know, practicing what you're going to say, you're like, I don't know what they're even going to ask me. Like, I was probably a crazy person this week. I was out, like, walking Peanut, and, like, while we're on the walk, I'm, like, phantom answering interview questions out loud as we're walking. So if anybody looked outside, I'd be like, I think it would be a great opportunity to work here, and I just really like all the, you know, just all the things that you would say. And then it's like when you actually are in it, you're like, fuck, I forgot to say half the shit I really wanted to.
Oh my gosh, bro. This is so much worse than the regular one. Oh man.
Man, that was a master class in getting clapped by those.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try it.
Oh! The gauntlet has been thrown.
Yeah, let's watch Adam do this. Yeah, he would definitely do great.
Wow.
No, you know what you should have done? Is that a jumping fire? It is a jumping fire. What the fudge?
He's our new dog.
You should have gotten like a blob, like a chili stain on your shirt before the interview. I'm sorry about my clothes. I couldn't help myself. I had to have some Skyline. I got here an hour early, so I needed some Skyline, because Skyline is really just my favorite chili in the world. Can't live without it. Anyway,
I think they would be like, we're going to need you to leave.
Thanks. On to why you should hire me.
It's like, I didn't know a person could try too hard to get a Skyline Chili job, but here we are. Please leave.
Oh, I got him in one go. Hell yes.
Although I did do a Hobarty Classic and show up an hour early. I thought the interview was at 10:30, and it was really at 11:30. And I find this information out when I show up and go into the restaurant, and the girl working there is like, you know, hi, are you eating in? I was like, actually, I have an interview. And she's like, oh, okay. And like,
damn it.
She disappears into the kitchen area, and I'm like, why did she say that weird? And that's when I pulled up the message, and I'm like, fuck, I'm an hour early. And then she comes back, and she's like, it turns out it's not till 11:30. Jennifer's not in yet. And I'm like, you know, since you said that, I looked and realized I was an hour early, so I'm gonna come back. And I wanted to tell her, like, please don't say I was here.
Yeah, just don't tell her that I...
Yeah, this never happened. I'll just be back in an hour.
Reminds me of that episode of The Office where, what is it, Michael shows up, like, way early. No, he shows up, like, a whole day early or something for the interview. But see, you know what you could have done is, if you had... Shoot, sorry, hold on, I'm trying not to get fudged up here. Damn it.
Well, that was kind of my take on it, Keith, because I was like, well, at least it shows that I was, you know, it was on my mind, and I did not want to be late.
Well, yeah, you see, if you would have done what I'd said with the chili stain, you'd be like, hey, I'm sorry for showing up an hour early. I just, I really needed an excuse to eat some Skyline chili because my wife doesn't let me have it. So I told her the interview was at 10:30 instead of 11:30, just so I could get here and eat some of your delicious chili. So now on to the reasons why you should hire me.
And then just be like, and then after you say that, like, so when do I start?
So when do I start? Yeah, there you go. Oh, mother fudge.
I don't know, but then I feel like it shows your attention to detail is lacking, though. Thanks, Gibson.
Yeah, what a way to encourage him. Life will go up.
You know, I don't think my gas tank has any sugar in it. You want to check? See if there is? Maybe add some while you're at it?
Maybe add some. Get some sugar. Pah! Bum, 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 bum.
I'm not going to be on your show anymore.
No more Gibson gets it. Gibson doesn't get it.
I take it back. You don't got it.
Ooh, message retracted. Wait, what did you say? Was it saucy? Can I jump? Yeah, I can still jump. Oh, you wiener. Wiener! You're not being very nice. Frankly, I'm not. I didn't know who you were. I'm giving you a real shot here.
But you know, I will say that I've applied to a few other positions, by the way, and
Skyline
for different companies. Okay. And one of them was was like a banking position, where you're like the person that you have to sell like the loans and credit cards and things like that. Mm-hmm. And for that process, I had to do like a virtual interview, which makes it sound like you're on a Zoom call. It's different than that. It's like you set up your camera on your phone somewhere in your house, and it plays for you like a little video of someone asking the question, like a pre-recorded video. And then you have 1 minute to think about your answer, and then it records your answer. You're on your phone or whatever. You have a chance to listen to it, and then if you don't like it, you can change it one time, and then after the second time, it like auto submits your thing for that. And then you do that for like 5 questions, and then there's like 3 games at the end, which, let me tell you, I swear to God, it was almost like a
holy shit! Oh, this freaking blood.
A roadside test that you take when you're getting tested for being drunk, like how it's designed for you to fail. It's like that. Like, for instance, one of the games was like, picture a tic-tac-toe board. And then on that board, there are various circles and triangles in different squares. And your job is to find out which ones have the same pattern on them. Sounds easy, right? Now, let me tell you, it's not when all of them are all spinning in 360 degrees at different speeds. And you have like 2 minutes per one to figure out all of the ones. And if you get it wrong, you get it wrong, and it moves on to the next one.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then the second game was like math.
Are you interviewing to become a serial killer?
Dude, like I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm a decent test taker, but like the time limits and stuff, like you only have 1 minute to answer this question, like that kind of stuff really gets my anxiety like peaked. So anyway,
I would either, like, if I got an interview with a place like that and then found out that was what was going to happen, I'd be like, you know what, I'm good. I'll keep the crappy job that I hate, that I'm trying to get out of.
Well, then the second game was like math oriented. So they would give you an answer, and then they would give you plus, minus, subtract, or divide. And then you have to select from a pool of numbers at the bottom which ones equal the thing. And of course, it starts off stupid easy, like what's, the answer is 2, and you're like 5 minus 3. Like, I get that. But then towards the end, it was like 3 different number combinations, and it was like multiplying. Like they would give you 162, and you would like choose from like 11, 13, 8, 2, 6, 15. And it would be like blank times blank gives you the number. And it wouldn't tell you if it was 3 numbers or 2 numbers to get to the answer. You would just have to like do all of the math problems with what was there and then decide if it was even mathematically possible to get it with 2. And then if it wasn't, then try to figure out what the 3 number combination was to get there. And after a while, I wanted to be like, you motherfuckers are all using computers for this shit too. Don't act like I'm going to be over here with like a pen and paper doing mathematical calculations.
You know what you should have done is got a chili stain on your shirt.
Everything's computer.
Everything's computer. Who are you? You're not being very friendly. You're not being very nice.
Yeah, I'd be over there with an abacus. Exactly. See, Gibson gets it.
It was on his hand. MS-13.
So that, coupled with the interview, like my whole point of telling you this story was that my frustration with that whole process was so great that I was like, you don't even get the opportunity to have a human interaction anymore, or like make an impression on people. It's like, well, this guy didn't score well on this assessment, so I'm gonna have to move on. Like, if I'm gonna lose, I would rather lose because I showed up and they were just like, I didn't like his body language, or I didn't like the way that he answered this question, or whatever. Like, at least give me that versus like, I don't know.
That's like having a job interview at a Taco Bell kiosk. That is awful.
The third one, which I think was the most confusing. There was 108 examples of this. They would give you two words, and there would be a picture associated with each word. And you would have to pick which of the 2 is more like you. Which sounds okay in practice, but some of these things like literally had nothing to do with each other, or were so abstract, like I would be like, I don't feel comfortable answering this at all. Like there was one where it was like, are you philosophical? And there was a picture of a person with like looking contemplative with like the little light bulb above their head. And then the other choice would be social. And there's like there'd be people at a bar, like, friends at a bar laughing and having fun. So it's either like, are you somebody that sits by yourself and thinks of great ideas, or are you constantly out drinking with your friends?
That's amazing.
Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I don't even know how to answer this question.
Crap.
And there was 108 of them, of things just like that, where it was like, are you successful or focused? What?
Are you successful or focused? And like, or no, it's like, are you good at time management or poor at time management? Poor at time management, it's like this guy, like Michael Scott, Somehow I Manage, a business guy with his sleeves rolled up with shrugging his shoulders like, I don't know. And then good at time management is a picture of Adolf Hitler. Which one are you more like? Do you have good time management or poor time management, Adam?
It's like the guy sweating meme with the 2 buttons, like,
yeah.
I mean, there were ones like that where it was like the one picture would be like a guy happy at a desk with his hands behind his head and his feet up, like there's not a care in the world. And then the second one was like a guy literally having a nervous breakdown and his desk is a wreck and he has, like he's about to crumble at any moment. And I'm like, well, I mean, what's the bad one here? Like, the guy that's relaxed could also not give a flying shit about his job. And the guy who's super stressed is, like, trying to do the best thing, the best job he can possibly do, and is frustrated or whatever. But I'm like,
would you rather give a good presentation and cheat on your wife, or give a poor presentation but rescue a bunch of children from a burning orphanage,
from a burning building?
These questions, no. I'm gonna have a lot of fun thinking off a bunch of different awful interview questions like this now.
Dude, and the sad thing is you're probably not off from some of them. Like, Ashley was giving me, like, after a while, she would just giving me a face because I would be I'd be like, and look at this one, and I would, like, rattle it off. And after probably like the 9th time, she would be like, I understand, honey, just answer the questions as best as you can.
Yeah, that sounds like our house.
And I'm like, this is so stupid. Are you watching over nuclear warheads? No, I'm trying to be in a high-pressure sales job where I call people and ask them if they want to refinance their home loan. Which, don't get me wrong, did not sound like something I was itching to do.
More like itching your wiener.
My chili wiener.
Skyline chili.
And it's not cold out, if you know what I mean.
I don't know why I'm doing all this crap. I know I don't need to do this. Well, it's all content, baby. So there we go.
So I'm going to propose an idea to you, and you can tell me what you think.
Yeah.
So I streamed a GTA style game last night for about an hour and a half because I only had a little bit of time. And I didn't want to be like something that was too committed, so I could just do like a bunch of little things and fuck around in the game if I wanted to.
Oh, shit.
And I think that we would have a lot of fun doing a GTA, either actual game or one like it as a stream game, if you're into that type of game. Because there's a lot of funny things, a lot of different,
I'm sure, yeah,
random stuff that happens that would be good content, I feel like, and just definitely a bunch of riffable stuff too.
No, Taco Bell Ghost. No! Shit! Oh my gosh, dude, I hate this. So what was it? It was not GTA, it was a GTA-like? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it was called Sleeping Dogs.
Oh, okay, I've heard of that game.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a
GTA. Can't you get that for like $10 now or something?
Well, I already own Sleeping Dogs.
Oh.
I think I got the definitive edition for like $2.99 on some sale.
Yeah.
And it's actually like, it was a lot of fun. And I don't know if you like that kind of game, but they're like the AI stuff and they're like the things that people do randomly was just hilarious at times. And
is it remote play together, or like would I need to pick this up too?
Well, it's not a multiplayer game.
Oh, okay. So it would be just one of us playing.
Correct.
Oh, okay. I guess
I just meant like in the if you were open to playing that kind of game. I don't know if you enjoy them or not.
I've never played any of the GTA games. The only GTA game I've ever played was GTA on Game Boy Color, of all things.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I used to own that on Game Boy Color. I think I got rid of that at one point, though. It was awful, though. I mean, that was back when GTA was still like a top-down perspective.
That's how, yeah. Yeah.
But like, imagine trying to do that, or like drive a car around Vice City or whatever it is on a screen that's like the size of a postage stamp. It was awful. Freaking flaming witches.
Oh, and completely circling back to an earlier conversation, because, you know, we never do that.
Yeah.
One thing that I remembered about the interview world that I really never thought would think about normally. I was like driving home from the first or after the phone interview initially, and I was like, oh my god, my Facebook page. Like I didn't even think about the fact that like a potential interviewer could just like look you up and see if you've got any socials or whatever. And I'm like, I haven't checked what's on my Facebook page in a long time. Like I can only imagine like there's old photos of me bonging beers and there's bongs in the background or some shit. I was like, I've got to go home and make this shit make my shit private because
yeah, I did that a long time ago. Locked it all.
Didn't even think about it. The last time that I had to take a job interview, like Facebook wasn't even really a thing. It was like back in 2003. I mean, it was out, but it's not near like what it is today. So I didn't think that I would. Didn't even think about social media in terms of getting a job.
That was
it's different now
than the standard Zelda 2. Geesh. Yeah, no, I locked my Facebook down a long time ago. I think the thing that pushed me over the edge, which is funny that where this is coming up, because I want to say that I started telling this story in last week's stream and then never finished it. But I was talking about streaming while I was sick, and
he's not well, guys. When you were not well,
I was not well. I like my boss got like this is back when I was a supervisor at Expedia. My boss got like really mad at me. It was so weird too. It was like he had been mad about it for like a while but didn't say anything, and then it came up one day in like a one-on-one or something, and I'm like, what the hell? Anju of Rauru has the Book of Mudora. Which one is Rauru? I can't remember. Oh, this guy's back. Better kill his jiggly little butt. But anyways, yeah, I was talking about how I called in sick to work, and I can't remember. Did we do? Yeah, we did this because I remember we were talking about the whole Trump thing through here. Do I have the? Oh, shit.
You jumped the jewel in that other place.
I jumped the jewel in the castle?
Yeah.
Just now?
I thought you did.
No. I now you can make me take all kinds of damage, or we're gonna kill these guys.
When you killed that boss, it looked like you jumped over the thing at the end.
No, I just didn't take the level up because I'm saving the level up for. So I was saving the level up to level up my attack because you can make it to. Oh shoot! You know what? Now I think I may have done it backwards. It's funny.
What the hell's going on in this game?
Yeah, it's funny how my brain short circuits on stuff about this game, but it's purely because it's the same but slightly different. Okay, here we go. Now we'll be able to find Rauru. Which one is it? Town of Tudarunia. Wait, what the fudge? Okay, so anyways, yeah, I called in sick to work, and I streamed because like what am I gonna do when I'm homesick from work? I'm gonna sit around and play video games all day. Might as well have some people to talk to, maybe make a little money, whatever.
When he's not well.
Yeah, when I'm unwell. Yeah, he was like really mad at me for streaming when I called in sick, and I'm like, well, it wasn't like I was running a 5K or anything. I was sitting calmly in a chair, which is again what
you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
Yeah. ADP. Oh, we never did this thing. Damn it. All right, guys, get ready to see Angry Steve here.
Get ready, sir.
Like, how crazy is that, though? It's like, well, okay. Like, I could see if I was out, like, at a rock concert or something.
You were supposed to be shivering with an ice pack on your head, a thermometer in your mouth. Like a cartoon character.
Oh, fuck, I was doing so good.
Oh man, this gives me like the Sonic running low on breath vibes.
No! Oh no! No! Shit! I was doing so good, man. No! Damn it. Okay, fuck this. We're out of here.
That was incredible.
Hey, I will invite any of you to try that. And do it with like a freaking Xbox controller. I've already done this too. Shit.
The fact that you come increasingly apart at the seams will never get old to me.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you like it. Boulder. I hardly know her.
In the middle, you'll ask me a question, and then I'll be in the middle of the answer, and I'll just hear going, Jack!
Right, I know.
Over.
Oh my gosh. Did this work? Did that sound normal, or was that all echoey? Echoey and stuff. I think I might need to go back to oh shoot. Oh no, hold on. Gotta go in this side, which is hilarious because what way you go onto the square determines what side of the town you go into. This is so strange. So strange. Play with my nuts. You can play with both my Oh man. Okay. Let's get out of here. We're gonna go to the other side of Hyrule.
So to expand on our conversation from last stream, just for my own information, I found a video called "Why the Game Grumps Became a Universally Hated or a Uniquely Hated Channel."
I think I watched that one a while back.
It's like about an hour and a half long.
Yeah,
so
it's
I'm only
long, dude.
Yeah, I'm only like maybe 30 minutes into it or whatever, but it's been pretty interesting so far, I have to say.
But like, doesn't it basically come down to what I was saying before? Is that it's just like parasocial bullcrap or people?
Well, I don't know. I haven't got that far.
Oh.
I'm pretty much to the part where like JonTron left.
Yeah.
And Aaron and like Dan had just joined. Pretty much is where I'm at.
I don't know. Like, we'll probably never know the full story of what happened with the whole JonTron situation. Like, they maintained that it was like no big thing, but they definitely didn't handle it like that. And please let me help you. Nah, I'm good. Where's the freaking secret passageway?
Well, from what the video says, it was that John wanted to focus more on his solo content, and the Game Grumps was taking up more time than he wanted, and he was feeling like it wasn't a very creative outlet where he could be creative making solo content, and that's what he wanted to focus more on, is what the video said.
It's what the video says. But it also, though, I think it kind of, it's like, yeah, this is what he says. You know, that's basically kind of how they position it, you know. So it's like, flower, quick come with me. I think I've already done this. I'm going to do this again, though, just to be sure. But yeah, I will admit that it was really weird the way that whole situation went down. But it's like Boulder Circle. Ask the okay, I've already asked him. Shuddy. That's one thing that okay, I have done this. Sorry. That's one thing that I'm like, I can kind of get why people were upset about that, because it's like, it's this channel that people were just like in love with. And then like overnight, it's like John's gone and no one says anything about it. I can get why that was frustrating, but I still think at the same time, it's just like, man, dude, calm down.
Right.
To Rauru. That's where I need to go, is Rauru.
Just to like skimming some of the comments in that video. No spoilers, because I don't know any. This is purely with me having no knowledge of anything, so it's very interesting from a outside-in perspective. But from the comments, are like watching the whole Dan grooming thing unfold live was one of the craziest things on the internet I've ever seen, or whatever. So there was a few comments like that referencing the same thing. So I'm interested to see where that's leading. But
and you don't want me to tell you anything about that, though, you said, right?
I mean, unless you think it's not a big deal.
I mean, it's not. There's really nothing to it. Is that like, huh? Courtney's house, yeah. But
do I ever have any knowledge on him? Gibson, are you coming at me today?
Find a heart in southern Parappa. I think I already did that.
I'm on my period. I lack attention to detail. I'm dumb as fuck.
Book Ask My Friend on Whale Island. I'm assuming that's what ISL means. So I guess Whale Island is where I need to go.
Identity, sex, location.
Yeah. Was it that like freaking ICQ or whatever that is from back in the day?
ASL, where it was like
age, sex, location.
Yeah.
If almost fails you.
But continue. Sorry.
No, yeah, but yeah, they're real. It's an unevent. I mean, I'm sure he probably positions it in a interesting way in the video, but I mean, at the end of the day, it basically just comes down to there was a girl that had accused Dan of like some sort of sexual impropriety. Maybe it was grooming or whatever, and then it came out that it was all BS. I mean, that's really it. There's really, like I said, nothing to that story. But yeah, the thing that was crazy about it. Oh shit! I don't remember seeing these things on the map before. Is this like? I don't get it. Because like, look, even
man,
like,
ICQ is a core memory unlocked.
The palace has one of those little blobby guys.
Let me see your blobby guy.
A blobby guy. Let me see your. But no, that was really heartbreaking because like at the time before like all the information came out, it was like, oh dude, is this guy that I really love like gonna turn out to be a freaking groomer? And
Dr. Disrespect syndrome.
Yeah, exactly same thing. Yeah, totally.
Only he was.
Only he was a groomer and deserves all the derision.
Turns out he is a scumbag.
Yeah. Did I tell you he blocked me?
Yes.
Because I posted that meme on his birthday and tagged him. Yeah.
How old is she? 13? Oh, God.
You can send one of your boys over to the playground cruising for chicks.
That shit was so funny.
Oh, there's a secret. Look at this.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
Would you just look at it? Look at this, look at that.
Can I make this jump? I can. But no, yeah, that really, yeah, it's a secret to everyone. That's what I was just thinking about. Oh, what the fudge? Like, what the? How do I do this? Crap. Okay, I'm just gonna play it uber safe and cock myself.
When in doubt, cock it out.
That's what I did. But no, that was a real bummer though when all that crap was going on, like Dan's a groomer or whatever, and then like I said, it was thankfully it turned out to not be real. Frick.
On a lighter note, I thought the whole history of like Aaron's animation career and everything was really cool.
Yeah.
Dude made some pretty funny shit.
There we go. Okay, why did it fill in 2 of these and nothing else? I forgot to go back and check the metrics of how the last stream performed. I know like when we were live, it was pretty crap. But like, I don't know if maybe you got more views throughout the week or whatever. But it's like, yeah, I can, it sure seems that Zelda 2 is not a big hit with the YouTube crowd. But I don't care. I still want to finish this game. I like this game.
What makes you say that?
Well, there's a lot less people watching than usually are. Gibson is the areola of the chat. It's like he's doing all the heavy lifting.
I mean, we are also on at a different time than we normally are.
Are we? I thought
well,
this was the same time we're always on.
I guess maybe not.
Okay, what the fudge? I do not understand what's happening here. Oh, I already did this.
I don't know. People are grilling and out doing outdoor stuff and landscaping.
Yeah.
I mean, if I wasn't doing this right now, I'd be cranking my hog.
I'm a man with a big old hog.
With a big old hog.
I hate that you haven't gotten so deeply into that show as I have. I love that show so much. It's just amazing. Any show? Can you guys see me? Yes.
Yes.
I thought you had left. You got real quiet and then kind of disappeared. Is this gonna do anything? Okay, there's a bag over here.
I'm a bag.
No, I was gonna comment on that shit, but then Adam said something about his hog, and I got sidetracked.
I was gonna comment on that shit.
About Keith being here, but yeah, Keith and Adam holding it down. Keith and Andrew. Good lord, I don't think I've called you Andrew in like years. Andrew.
I only call him that during intimate sessions.
Intimate sessions.
Or if he makes me mad.
Andrew,
Well, let me tell you something, Andrew.
You get your little behind right over here, mister.
I got you and Ancient Aliens on, and they're talking about crop circles.
You know, I've never watched that. I probably, should.
You probably should.
Because I love
You love that shit.
I do. I'm always down for a good...
Shane Gillis is an FBI plant.
CIA.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah. You gotta get your conspiracy shit right, Adam.
It's just because I have no knowledge of anything, Steve. I'm an idiot. Simple Adam.
Simple Adam I am so confused by this. What in the fudge is the deal with this room?
Childhood nightmares unlocked. Did you have childhood nightmares about crop circles? Chris Daughtry was the first man to land on the moon. Everyone knows that.
The rock singer? Is that who that
yes.
is? Yeah. I haven't thought about that guy in forever. My gosh.
We were talking about how he's like everywhere lately.
Is he?
Like, yes. And like also like in places where, why is he here? kind of thing. And so it just manifested into like, did you hear the conspiracy theory that the first man to land on the moon was actually not Neil Armstrong, but actually it was Chris Daughtry? No.
Actually, it was Chris Daughtry. Daughtry's nuts.
You're the one that can't comprehend emails? What do you mean I can't comprehend emails? Do you know what he's talking about, Steve?
No, I was kind of hoping you'd get that. Comprehend emails. Oh my gosh, speaking of infuriating emails, though, I've told you I'm doing that contract gig with, I always like to call him the Beast, but the Beast, aka United Healthcare, starting next month. Oh, it's a month from yesterday, actually. Boy, it's coming. Anyways, nope, I'm gonna do that. That tells you to be at a job interview. Oh, so you didn't read the email correctly about the time for your interview?
First of all, it wasn't an email. It was a text message.
Heyo, suck it. South of King's Tomb in Meadow is a tunnel. Already been there, bro.
With the Elon Musk the other day, he did a double take. It was like, what?
Adam, I got Paul with the Elon Musk.
I'm telling you, dude, that Elon Musk over there at SpaceX doing some great stuff.
Girl, don't you walk away from
me. It's even worse. Gibson, I just read the text message right after the phone interview. I was stoked that she texted me back so quickly. And in my mind, I must have thought I need to get up at 10:30 to be there at 11:30. But 10:30 just stuck. Dude, so I thought it was at 10:30.
That's the shit that happens to me when we're trying to do these streams. I feel like I need to be paying attention to this because they all give different coordinates. Shoot, I haven't been paying that close attention.
Yeah, doing the SpaceX over SpaceX is like a little cherry on top too.
Doing what?
calling it SpaceX instead of SpaceX.
SpaceX.
Elon Musk over at SpaceX.
Sissy SpaceX. Look at your map for an area's name. An areola's name.
What if I told you that I've been writing down the coordinates this whole time,
Dude,
and I have the spreadsheet ready to go, and you can all kiss the broadside of my ass?
Dude,
what if I told you that?
Did you do that?
No.
Because I love you forever if you did. Boop, boopy, boop, boop.
But I really wish I would have, though.
Yeah, North Ruto Mountains. Ruto me, daddy. I don't even know if I need to do this, but I'm gonna do it just because I'm trying to find all the crap I need to find. Yeah.
I'd be a leer.
Oink.
A filthy leer.
Hey-oh, look at that. I don't know what I am so...
It's also a good Shakespeare play.
Like, a day where, like, just randomly you're like, I am just freaking hot, and there's no reason why I should be, but I am hot as hell. That's what I'm...
Damn, dude. Humble much?
Shitty. I'm so hot, man. I got like a fan blowing right on me. And
oh, you mean temperature-wise?
Yeah, Adam, temperature-wise. Good lord.
I'm just kidding, obviously.
I guess I'll try this. I know I've done this before.
I obviously knew you meant temperature. That was the joke.
Damn it! Ugh. Obviously.
Maybe you're so hot because you're not well.
Maybe I'm still not well. Oh, good lord, I wouldn't be surprised after the week I've had.
Maybe you're just sweating so much because you're getting clapped in this game today.
This is a hard game. It is not an easy game.
I didn't say it was easy.
I didn't say that you said that it was easy.
You got defensive earlier when you said I'd like to see you do it.
Well, I would like to see you do it. That wasn't hyperbole. That's like, I would actually like to see you do it.
You know, come to think of it, I don't think I've ever played a solo game on this show before.
I don't think you have either. Yeah, this version is not to be fudged with. I tell you what, Georgie.
All right, next week, Dark Souls 3, no death run.
Schmark schmoles.
Although, in a hypothetical situation, if I do get this job, the schedule might have to change a little bit from time to time. I hope that you're okay with that.
I figured it'd be something like that.
Yeah. Steve and I actively figure out we're quitting the show live on stream.
Oh, shit. Damn it. Okay. This. Ah, fudge.
Bring back the days of pre-recorded Wednesday night game shows. Those were always fun. That was where the cricket made its first appearance.
The cricket. Oh, my gosh.
The lost episode.
Yeah. Man, I wonder I wonder if I still have that somewhere. My gosh.
I was really worried about that at the time.
Freaking heck, I was too, man. It was like, what the fudge is going on here? Crap, I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to do this. Oh, oh shit.
Oh, shit.
I think Carrie and Karina just got home and the sound coming from the other room distracted me.
Sounds like excuses to me, chat.
Yeah, really. Yeah, blame the controller. Good.
Also using the word chat, which is also your favorite.
Yeah. I don't know, that one doesn't get me too bad. But yeah, it is one that it's like people need to just calm that shit down too, though. Like, hey, chat, what do you think, chat? What do you think of that other thing, chat? Really? Are we chat? Oh, fudge. There we go. That's all, everyone. Let the dip. Oh, fuck. I almost had it, damn it. Oh, shit. I did it. No! All of these platforming things are hard because this game is not a good platformer. I mean, your jumping mechanic and all that is rough as it is. Oh, damn it. Oh, I did it.
Dude, the sadistic fuckfests that made any Double Dragon game and the audacity of putting platforming in those games, you deserve to get kicked in the dick for that.
It deserves to suffer an anal fissure or something.
Dude, you know damn well what you were doing when you fucking put those jumps in.
Those games were the absolute worst for platforming. So it's like, why would you build an entire section that makes you platform with these awful game mechanics? What in the
I think
world?
we should showcase the glaring flaw in the gameplay. What do you think?
Seriously, because otherwise you would never even notice. But then when you have to do those sections, you're like, wow, this is really shit.
So many times where I'm like, all right, well, I'm done playing this game. Fuck it. Because of the, you miss a jump and die instantly.
Yeah, I hate that. Oh, no, I didn't cast the fudging spell. I think it's just a pea bag. Yeah, it's just a pea bag. I'm not going to worry about that.
Oh, come on. You don't want to spend 2 hours on that?
Yeah, seriously, getting like uber frustrated. I gave up on a heart piece because of that one thing, so there's no way I'm doing that for a pea bag.
Take another piece of my heart now, Stevie.
Why can't I don't understand.
The last stage area that has the blocks plowing at you as you walk by? In Double Dragon?
Yes, yeah, Double Dragon, yeah, when it's when you're in that area that's like all white and black.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the worst. There's a system you can follow basically to survive that every time, but it's still not easy. Frick. Am I missing something? How the hell do I get up there? Guys, keep your eyes open. Adam, keep your eyes open. I need to. Am I missing something? I don't.
What the hell's going on?
Are you serious?
No.
Okay, good. Because I was like, am I gonna have to walk all the way back out here and tell them I'm trying to get up to that block up there? Oh, that's weird. I sword bounced off of the.
God, what you guys must really think of me. I'm learning a lot today.
Well, yeah, we literally talked about how you don't pay attention to the game in like the last stream or one of the recent streams, because you're like, crap. What did you say? I don't know. It's not an accusation, dude. It's because you're having conversation. You're keeping up the talky talk, which is way more important than the gameplay as far as I'm concerned. Oh shoot. How do I get up there?
Oh, I wasn't listening. I was too busy trying to look at this dictionary to learn more words.
Okay.
So what'd you say? Could you repeat that?
Kajanto.
It's Bully Adam Day. Yes, it is.
I'm not bullying you.
You need to.
Doopy doo doopy 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 doo. Oh, this is how I gotta fall down right here. But I guess it doesn't matter because I don't see anything up here. Let's see.
Let me see your floppy car.
Oh, that didn't work either. I like the look of how he like kind of floats and flaps his way down.
The happy feet.
Jeez.
The whole time.
Yeah, the happy feet. Like they need to make that little cartoon twinkly sound.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Cartoons.
Yeah.
I don't think there was anything over here, was there? This is really frustrating. And I think what makes it so frustrating is because I'm so used to like knowing the hell out of this game. Like I normally am like a freaking expert. And I am not. Yeah.
Well, if you're taking the elevator back up, but you were just falling back down to different levels. So is this essentially just restarting you back up at the very top?
Well, I fell down here because I thought maybe there was something down there for me, like a secret passage or something, but there wasn't. Now I'm back with this BS.
Yes, precisely like when Luigi jumps in Mario 2. The feet just like that.
Well, was it Yoshi does it too?
Oh yeah, Yoshi.
Twinkly jump, little twinkle toe jump.
Like in Smash Brothers and stuff, yeah.
I don't think I'm missing anything up here. I think we've gotten and done everything. The only other thing I can think of is oh, actually no, I need it. The only other thing I can think of is getting the stupid pea bag. Surely, oh fucking hell! Surely that doesn't like unlock something or whatever, right? It's just a pea bag, right? The game doesn't work like that. The game doesn't like make you do something to unlock something else. Really, it's I don't know what to make of it. And it's not a big time game, so there's not a whole lot of support out there online for it to explain this is how you do that thing that you can't figure out.
I know. I looked and tried.
Yep. It was funny going back and watching you watching that video and you're like, well, he's going up on the right thing, and then he's killing that guy, and then he's going down the other thing, and then he killed that other guy, and then he went back up and then down. And it's like 10 minutes of you giving the play-by-play, and then it ends with you being like, well, he never figured it out. It's like, okay.
The most, like, anticlimactic story of all time.
Yeah. I got it.
Just then, the mountain shakes, and a new corridor opens
up, and all that other roll crap. So I got nothing out of this, man.
You have taken the last of my pee.
I guess that's it, man. I can't think of anything else. Fudge, fudge, and fudge. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, no.
That fairy is really earning her paycheck, dude.
Yeah. She's like, no, it's okay. I got it. Just imagine Link being all apologetic. Like, oh, I'm sorry. No, it's all right. I don't mind getting wet. Okay, so nothing there.
If you reach like a certain level in this faction in that Sleeping Dogs game, you unlock the ability to call some guy that will bring you like a car of yours at anywhere on the map at any time. So it's like a huge quality of life change.
Yeah.
But what's hilarious is like fucking this guy over in different circumstances because he just gives you the car and stands there. So like it'd be like a massive rainstorm, and you'd call for a car, and he'd drive it for you. Then you just get in the car in front of him and leave him in the
rain. Wow! Good luck, Gibson. Make some money. Only the hammer can just drove over.
See you, bud.
Have a good day. Hope you
get make sure you kiss that framed picture of me on your nightstand. Good night before you go to bed.
Try up over here, maybe. Fudge.
Or like you'd be in the middle of like a hostile gang's turf where you just like got done murdering 3 people and like people are on the way and you call the guy to give you your car and just leave him in the gang infested territory. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You don't have a gun, do you? No, sir. Perfect.
It says like.
Wait, does he have the same picture I got? I don't know, Keith. Which one do you have? It's called Fruit Bowl.
Nothing. Holy fudge. Okay, what? Why does this have a little blobby on it now? This is just the first palace. Is something happening to these palaces after I beat them? Now I feel like I have to go back through this.
This is diabolical.
Yeah. Man. Oh, yeah.
The Mort mask and banana hammock. Ah, you've got eccentric taste, I see. Those were pre-orders for the premium subscriber package.
Premium exclusive content.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I did this before.
For an extra $50, you can peel it.
Oh, what the? Yeah, this was not here before. Either that or shit. I killed his ass. Is that it? That's everything? Okay.
It looks like it.
Should I just leave the palace now? Or this is weird. You can kiss my butt.
I think Mort stuffs.
You know what Mort says?
I mean, he's a wizard. I guess he could cast a spell, right? But it like backfires and just makes his balls huge. But that's it.
Oh, fudge and fudge. I guess we'll do that.
It's like that episode of South Park where they microwave their balls.
Okay, so the little blobby guy is gone. Can I get to that island thing? That's got to be the whale island or whatever that they were talking about. Whale, I'll be danged.
Whale.
Whale. You picked up on my joke there.
I did.
Shoot. Brow. It's a Skyline Chili. So what's the position again? Regional manager or something like that?
Assistant general manager.
Assistant to the general manager?
Yeah. I knew you were gonna say that.
Assistant general manager, dang, that's like big time, bro.
I mean, it
sounds like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a step up from what I'm doing now, and ideally will lead to better positions in the future.
How are you gonna find out where the white people get the good Taco Bell meat, though? Now,
I still can't believe it's like, where do you come up with this shit? I mean, I'm kind of stoked though from working in a full service type restaurant with like a bar and everything there is to do with that to a restaurant that's like, you know, seats 80 people. It's definitely like a quicker in and out family. We're going to go do something else, but we're going to come in and smash some food real quick, you know, kind of thing. It sounds like, I mean, I can't imagine it being an overly stressful job, you know?
So I imagine when people come to eat at Skyline Chili, like everyone just like gets a bunch of folding chairs and you just kind of pull it up to the trough of chili and
yeah, it's exactly like that.
Serve yourself. That's how it works.
Yes,
that's what I assumed.
I'm just there to facilitate the refilling of the trough.
You just get the big buckets of chili.
The big old buckets of chili, yeah.
And,
yeah. Now we just open with a can opener and pour directly into the trough. We don't
exactly.
do anything else.
That's what I assumed. You open up a big can of potpourri and you dump it in there with some meat, and then
we take the ugliest person in the restaurant and make them poop in the pot. You know, that helps.
The ugliest person in the restaurant. There has got to be a secret something or other around.
Somehow an internet search is going to lead them to our videos and they're going to watch this and I'm going to be immediately disqualified.
You're like so fired. So you guys know, Adam
sir, we don't
Skyline
poop
chili
in the
so
chili.
much. He has given me so much hate for not liking Skyline
I
chili.
have not.
So he shut up. I'm talking to you up here to your potential bosses, man.
Oh, yes, I have. I have been relentless
He
and
scolded me and preached to me the error of my ways, and I'm just a heathen that I'm not having it. I don't want Skyline chili. I think
you hear that? He is God. He is a
Adam
godless
like,
heathen.
Steve, it is like manna from heaven.
It's good for you. It's good for you.
It's good for you. I was gonna gain like 50 pounds making his own chili cheese burritos. Ooh, a Skyline chili cheese burrito. Man, that's a boner.
So good, dude.
No. Ah! Come on.
Yeah, I couldn't say it in the interview, but I'm like, honestly, I can't tell the difference between Skyline and Gold Star. I'd never be able to tell. But get out.
Yeah, Gold Star is like their big rival, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why?
I feel it's like a
chili?
it's like a hip Cincinnati thing to do, to have an allegiance one way or the other. It's like you're not cool and you're not from Cincinnati if you don't care where it's from, you know? Like either one.
I think that's the first time anyone said hip and Cincinnati that close together.
That's probably true too.
Keith says Gold Star is better. Okay, so is Gold Star also like potpourri flavor?
It's the same chili.
It's the same chili.
Yeah.
I remember like my uncle, like when I was little, he would try to like, I like, of course back then I think what was it, I'm trying to think of what the cheapo Walmart brand of shoes was, but like that's what he wanted to be able to buy. And it's like, that in a factory somewhere over in China, there's all these shoes getting made, and then on some of them they put Nike, and on some of them they put whatever the hell, like whatever the cheap Walmart brand is. And I remember being a kid and be like, I really don't think that's true.
I really don't think that's true.
You're lying, Uncle Mike. I love you, bro, but
I don't believe you.
That's some Trump bullshit right there. I'm giving you a great opportunity. I chose you because, frankly, I don't know who you are, but that's okay. I love how that's one of his favorite things too, is like really dissing someone hardcore and then following it up with a quick that's okay.
Thank you.
You look like your mother had sex with her brother, but that's okay.
But that's okay. People battle over UDF ice cream versus graters. Wow. Can't imagine feeling that passionate about ice cream. They're both dank as shit. I mean,
UDF?
It's ice cream. What's not to like? United Dairy Farmers.
Adam, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, man. It said to
whatever you're doing great.
Yeah, really.
What is that from Parks and Rec, where he's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I know that I'm doing it really well.
That's Andy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, people hate him. Not Andy, but Chris
Pratt.
Yeah.
He definitely gets his fair share of hate, that's for sure. I thought they were gonna impale him over the Mario movie.
Yeah, really. I thought he did fine. I mean, I don't know. I was fine as long as it wasn't Charles Martinet. I almost called him Chris Martinet. I didn't want to hear whoopity-doo!
There it is.
Whoopity-doo! I'm not listening to that for 3 hours. Come on.
For 3 hours. It's barely tolerable when I'm playing the game.
Right? what's funny though is like, people people are right for calling this out, but it's like, oh no, it's just a freaking pea bag. That's great, but it's not what I want. I want the fudging book of Maduro or whatever it is.
It's medulla oblongata.
Medulla oblongata. Mama.
Something wrong with his medulla oblongata.
Poopy poo. Oh, I have the raft now.
Well, let me tell you something, Colonel Sanders.
Because of how he left Anna Faris and their Down syndrome child. Yeah, well, yeah.
And the whole church gay thing.
Well, like, yeah, the church that he goes to or whatever, but I don't know, man. You think you don't have any cancelable shit in your life? It's just like, I think accountability is not a bad thing. But I also think that people go pretty freaking nuts with this stuff.
Ballistic, yeah.
It's like, good lord, bro. There's a bunch of religions that are not okay with homosexuality. So are we going to start digging into all that for everybody else? It's just... And also,
well, I think the biggest thing was it was his fault that they weren't able to recover the Infinity Gauntlet from Thanos too, because he was so consumed with Gamora's death that he fucked up the whole thing.
You know, I've not seen any of those about the whole Thanos thing. Like, I think I saw the one. I think Ultron was the last one that I saw.
Wow.
Yeah.
You just made Keith's blood pressure skyrocket just with one sentence.
I'll do you one even better, because those movies aren't that great. They're not bad, but they're not.
Wow.
They're not as amazing as people make them out to be. Good lord. It's not like we're watching Shawshank Redemption or something.
Well, yeah, but you haven't seen them all.
So the ones that I haven't seen are going to be earth-shatteringly better than all the ones before them.
Well, I don't know if earth-shattering, but they could be better.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll go watch that, and then we'll see if it turns out to be like a Grandma's Boy situation.
I was gonna say, I'm sure you'll go into it without any bias or anything. So
no, you know, I was going back and I was listening to that. And I got a little bit angry about that because I was like, you know what? You're saying I'm going to go into it in bad faith. I'm not going to say that I don't like it just so I can.
I think it's impossible to nod to when it's been brought up like that so many times. It's unless you're actually the physical representation of Jesus Christ, I don't think you could eliminate any form of bias at that point.
I don't know.
How many conversations have we had about the movie where you said that, like, you know, you just don't think it would be very funny and things like that? Many conversations. So, of course, it would be impossible to look at everything objectively without some part of you being like, I didn't think that was very funny.
But remember, I really badly wanted to watch a movie. I was like, I want to watch a movie, and why would I, like, try to talk myself into not enjoying it? That's like punishing myself.
Well, I didn't say you were actively talking yourself into not liking it. I'm just saying on maybe a subliminal level, you're going into it with some kind of bias about how it's probably not going to be as good as people have made it out to be. That's my whole point. And I think that's the same way for any person on planet Earth, myself included.
But what about not Earth? What about
it's not planets? Like an RDR-centric thing or anything like that.
RDR. Like, there's only like 2 people that still call me that. Can I go up here? Oh.
Do you not want me to?
No, I don't care. I was just like, it's funny because that feels so far removed since I haven't like used that moniker or whatever in so long. Oh, fudging. Oh, there's one of those chodes up there. Good lord. Wait. Hold on. Are you kidding me? What am I supposed to do? Like, con these guys into making stair steps for me to get up there?
It looks like it.
I'm really all of a sudden not liking this game very much.
What if you use can you jump spell it on the last guy there, right before it, like without having to use the other guy?
Oh, I got my jump spell. Let's see. Look at how much ground I have to make up to get up there. Not to mention, these guys are like drawn to me. He's not gonna fly all the way over there and just wait for me to like jump up and slash his eyeball open.
Maybe perhaps you get another item down the road that would let you like get a platform or something like that. Can you chicken it?
Chicken it? No, definitely cannot. Here, I'll show you. Unless this takes.
See, I thought maybe you could land on the little things in between the columns. Like I thought those were like little things you could. Oh.
Oh man, this is freaking tough. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's see what we got over here. Maybe this is where we get the thing that makes us able to do that or something. I don't know. Oh, shit. Look at those big snaky wiener with a pointy head.
You know what? They would look a lot better with a big scoop of Skyline chili on top.
This is some crazy stuff, man. Oh, maybe this
I
is
was
the
thinking,
guy's house.
I was thinking to myself that the wiener jokes will become non-stop if that's the case.
If you get the job at Skyline.
Yeah.
Do they do like chili dogs? Is that like a big thing or something?
Like the coney is like their signature thing.
Coney. Andrew wants you.
Did I say it like
that? I don't know if you did or not.
Coney.
Coney. Baroni. Okay, I got the map. And I got the book, and I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with either one of them. And you.
I got the map, I got the book, and I don't know what to do with either one of them.
I don't even know if I can do anything with either one of them. Oh! Whoa. That was weird.
Whoa.
Can I do this? Nope, can't do it. This is so weird. What? So can I? This is like a fast travel or something.
Must be.
Okay, so have you ever heard of the game Kingdom 2 Crowns?
No.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do this. You should look it up on Steam while we're chatting here. But it's a super like simple game with really simple gameplay and all that and stuff. But I don't know what it is about this game is that like I can play it for hours and just get sucked into it. It's really great to play if you've had a little bit of that medical herb and you just want to be able to zone out and just play some video games. It's good for that. But my gosh, I was close to reaching this one certain goal. Okay, so we got the book. Shoot. Here, let's go back and look at this other palace and see if there's a blob down there now too, actually. Oh, well, there's a heart piece over there that wasn't there before. Oh, and there was one up there in the islands that I didn't get. Dadgummit. I need to go back up where I was. So I was playing Kingdom 2 Crowns last night. I was really close to hitting this goal, or at least so I thought. I was like, I'm going to hit it any minute now. Anyways, long story short, I didn't hit it till like midnight, which is really late for me because I usually go to bed at like 9 because I have to get up every day at 5:30. I got to bed.
It looks awesome, actually.
It's cool. It's like I said, it's a good game. I would wholeheartedly recommend it. I thought about maybe doing some solo streams of that at some point here. Shit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go back up this way.
What about the full pixelated breasts?
Well, those are recorded videos, so that's separate. We'll still go back to that.
Well, I just said that because you said you were thinking about it as a solo thing, and I thought the solo thing was the pixelated breasts.
Well, no, those are solo videos. This would be a solo stream, like I would stream.
Oh, so you hear that, chat? I'm slowly getting removed from the channel.
Well, you're not available all the time.
Just kidding.
Shutty.
This is the way that it starts. He's already pushing me out.
Hey, you're right. You're fixing to leave me for friggin' chili.
For Coney dogs. Wiener boy.
For Coney dogs. Pour some Skyline chili all over my wiener.
You're going to grab my wiener and set it on fire?
Like that, baby. Poo, poo, poopity, poo. Didn't I just see a heart a minute ago when I was floating around in these rafts? Where the fudge was that? I'm sure I'm going to come back across it while I do this.
I'll tell you one thing, though. It would be nice to be able to take some time off work and still get paid for it.
Oh, dude. Yeah, seriously. Paid time off is a pretty sweet thing.
Damn, I haven't had that in so long.
Yeah, got with my parents. They're like, hey, why don't you come down and visit or something? I'm like, when I... Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. I was like, when I do that, like, I don't get paid the whole time. Like, are you going to pay me to come and visit you? Because no one going to be paying me. So I basically like, yeah, I'm going to come visit you, and it's going to cost me hundreds of dollars. So it's like, it's not like I don't want to visit you, but you have to understand that it's a costly venture for me.
For real, like... Anytime that Ashley are taking vacations, it's like, oh, well, this is going to cost me double.
Mm-hmm.
And having things like, benefits and 401k matching, also nice, and things that I don't have currently. I told my sister I was having these, like, that irregular heartbeat deal. Yeah. And I was talking to my sister about, potentially having different tests and stuff done. And I'm like, I don't know, I don't have any insurance. She's like, you're 42 fucking years old and you don't have any insurance? I'm like, that's correct. So, probably time to get on that.
Yes. I'm shocked you Obamacare has been a thing for years. I'm surprised you've not done that.
Well, I mean, I could get benefits through my work. I just don't get them.
Why don't you?
Because it's too expensive for what they give you. It's like I'm paying money for shit that, like, I mean, I would need 1% of the time. Like, the qualifying deductible is so high, I would never get past it, except for something like a heart test or something like that, But, like, any average, just I'm sick for here and there, or I go to the doctor for here and there, like, I would never reach it. So I'm paying extra out the ass to have something that I would never utilize. Except for like 1% of the time.
Except for recently when you could have had a life-threatening thing and didn't have any way to pay for it.
Well, I mean, that's true, but do I also want to spend $250 every single month for something like that? Or should I just bite the bullet and get the test done and put it on a credit card or something? Like... I could have done that, but I didn't do that.
Yeah.
So that's more so on me than it is the benefits thing. But the reason that I don't have it is just because the hourly team member insurance for my job is not worth the money to me. But salary benefits are exponentially better. You know what I mean?
It's a shitty situation. I mean,
it is.
There's no part of it that's any good, so I'm not going to try to convince you that it is, because it's not. Actually, I forgot. And I want to see if there's like a back way in. Oh, nope. This is as far as I can go. That panned out real quickly.
Just the tip? No.
There has got to be a freaking way to get up there, and it pisses me off that we can't find it. Oh my gosh. I love how Keith's last comment is unsubscribed, so it looks like he actually might have.
He actually did.
Oh, he did it. You know, I would respect it if he did.
Damn, he actually did it.
You know, I get it. If you're out there lurking, thanks for watching. My name's Steve. The other guy's Adam.
I'm Wiener Boy.
Wiener Boy. Well, Adam likes to slather Skyline chili on his ding dong.
Don't forget the cheese.
Don't forget the copious amounts of cheddar cheese. That's what
it is a lot of cheese.
That's how you told me I was supposed to eat it. It's like you put on some spaghetti with copious amounts of cheddar cheese. Oh, frick, I forgot. I need to go check the other place to see if there's a blob now.
Chad, am I wrong? It's the way you do it.
Have a good day.
Did anybody in your family like the Skyline?
Carrie said it was all right. I don't think
I knew
the
Carrie
kids
was
had
cool.
any. Well, she wasn't like, oh, hell yeah, give me another bowl or anything. She's like, it's all right.
I think you're exaggerating.
She was like, if I had to choose between this and a bowl of human fecal matter, I would probably pick this, but...
If you had to eat a bowl of shit, what toppings would you put on it?
Yeah. There's this other streamer that I watch on Twitch, and she did this thing where she was like, well, there's no blob on that one. What the fudge? What? I don't get the whole blob thing. And okay, and that statue thing that I saw earlier where 2 of the blobs filled in.
Yes.
I think that's because I've killed 2 blobs. So I bet if I go back, actually, let's test it. Let's go back and let's see if we have a 3rd blob now. This is.
I'm pretty sure you have to kill the 8 blobs to open the true way to the final boss or something.
Probably.
The battle for the blobs.
Oh, fudge.
Where's the boy, though? I see the blobs everywhere, but there's no boy.
The boy and his blob. Is that a boy and his blob joke?
It is. Keith loves that game, strangely.
Man,
yeah.
I could not figure that out as a kid, so I got really frustrated and quit playing it. It's not an easy game.
That was a great story.
Have you ever played it?
I have not.
It's a great story.
I was captivated from beginning to end. Oh yeah, that game, I couldn't figure it out. Hated it, quit.
Couldn't do it. Oh, fudge. Were all these guys here before? I don't know if I remember all these guys.
See, that's my legacy of the wizard. Could never figure it out.
Whee!
And when we were trying to figure out how to beat it, of course there was no internet or anything to look it up, so we were told via other kids that had played it that the only way to beat the game was to be the son, because it's you could pick you have to alternate between all of the family members.
There it goes.
See, look, you got a 3rd blob.
How many more blobs?
And so we were
9 more blobs. Holy hell!
There's a lot of more blobs, bro.
Jeez.
So we were like, well, what's the point of being any of the other characters if you can't beat the game with them? So we just only played as the son for the longest time, and that's obviously not how the game works. So, of course, we were never able to complete it. But to this day, I still don't know what the gameplay loop is supposed to be. Little to no explanation as to what is actually going on. Which, very rare for a retro title.
Right. At least back then they had manuals and stuff. Like now you don't even get that.
I miss a good game manual. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Nothing like a good manual.
It's so true.
Manual me daddy. Can I walk across this fudging water? Did I ever go down here? Let's go down here.
It got you so jazzed to play the game when you were driving home from renting it.
Oh, hell yes.
Couldn't wait to put that shit in.
I don't think I ever got to this point, but like I remember watching, I think it was like an episode of the Game Chasers or something where the guy was talking about how like he used to take like the manuals with him to school and like he'd put them inside his like school books or whatever. So like when
nice.
So when he's got a science book open, he's actually reading the Legend of Zelda manual or whatever. Like,
I can respect that. That's old school. It's like putting a comic book in there or something.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I finished.
Or like,
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I don't know if I finished my story or not, but like I played Kingdom 2 Crowns way too late last night, and now I'm like really freaking tired. So I am hearing myself, and I feel like I sound sluggish. So I apologize.
He's not well, guys.
I'm not well. Dude, my allergies are killing me though. Good Lord. Well, the air conditioner doesn't work in my car, so I have to drive with the windows down all day, every day. So that probably doesn't help the situation at all. Yeah, freaking. Okay, there's no blob on that one either. Shoot.
There's some kind of joke where it's like, I use the 2WD AC or something, where it's like 2 windows down is what it's supposed to stand for, but
oh,
I can't remember the exact thing of what it's called.
2 windows down.
You know, or like it's because it's supposed to make it sound fancy. You know, like how HVAC, you know, is like a thing, but it's like, oh yeah, I've got that special 2WD AC or whatever, and it's like, wow, it's good job.
Cool story.
5-finger discount. It's in that. It's in that realm.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping maybe you had heard of it and you could tell me what the real thing was, but no, alas, you did not know it.
Heard of that, no. We're gonna go back across this thing and see if we can't discover some new shit. Wow, one hit kill on that guy. My gosh.
Look at all those Michael Bublés.
Oh, come on. Unsubscribed. Keith Martin wrote an unsubscribe. Oh, there's a guy.
Okay, Chris Collingsworth. Now here's a guy.
No, oh my god! Wow. Gibson would have roasted the hell out of me for that one.
Gibson gets it.
Gibson gets it.
I love that when I brought up the wacky and wonderful whites of West Virginia, he he refused to acknowledge.
Yes, I love that too. We're not like that. Yeah, you are.
Damn.
I don't know anybody from West Virginia personally. I mean, I know Gibson, but I've never met him. He might have like 4 teeth and a sister cousin or something like that.
Shit, man, to be perfectly honest with you, there were some families like that around where I grew up. So, we're not in West Virginia, so I can't even take it as a true slight on the state.
I'm sure he doesn't have a sister cousin
named Sue Bob.
Sue Bob. Bobby Sue.
And she talks like this, and she's like, "I'm always considered to be the hottest in the family." Yikes.
I was so proud of myself for stumping Retro Nathan the other day. What the fuck? How do you get up there? There's got to be like another spell or something that lets you fly. So I killed that blob, so that's one less blob. We need to go
Maybe
back.
it's LSD.
Maybe what?
Maybe it's LSD. The spell.
OSD?
LSD.
Oh, LSD.
People have been known to think they could fly on that.
Is that what it? Yeah, that is what it is. Yeah, I was like, I know that it's one of those drugs or whatever, but protect. You gotta protect your neck.
That's Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang Clan's for the children.
There's actually been some really cool Wu-Tang Clan crossover things I've seen.
Yeah.
Between like Spider-Man and like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Pretty cool shit. There was like a line of action figures where they were Wu-Tang versions of the Ninja Turtles, and you try to find one now on eBay, that shit's expensive.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, freaking insane, I'm sure. If anybody out there is watching and knows anything about this game, feel free to let us know.
Now, this is the HD ROM hack,
Yeah,
not the original vanilla.
Exactly, yeah. But the original one, I know that one like the back of my hand.
He knows them like the back of these earth wieners.
Yes. I was in the pool! I was all excited to get over to this island, and now I see it's just a pea bag. What the fudge? Maybe there's something good up here. Oh, is this just the cemetery? It is just the cemetery.
Should look for the gates.
The gates?
The cemetery gates.
Bill Gates.
And it's at this, and now it's at this point I should play the Pantera song in the background, but it would be lost on you.
Yeah.
There's a popular Pantera song called Cemetery Gates.
Oh. Are those called pool worms since they shrink? Hey, look, it's the actual Chip, Adam, not Rusty.
Not Rusty. Hello, actual Chip.
What's up? It's Chip.
I love the way we're talking to you.
Chip?
Chip?
Actually, Chip is here. None of this fake Chip crap.
Yeah, will you please change your YouTube name to The Actual Chip?
Actual Chip. For real, for real.
Just FR. And put like 2 X's before and after.
You know that that a phrase is. Hey, what's up, Rowan? You know
For real.
A phrase is on its way out once it's part of the standard white people vernacular. As I remember, Bright Idea or Big Sean, you know.
Yeah.
He was like, for real. This was like a long time ago. Obviously, this is back in the Facebook gaming days, and I'm like, for real, what the heck is that? But I'm a nerdy white guy, so of course I don't know what it means. But then, like, now it's like I hear white people everywhere saying it, and it's like, that's probably on its way out.
It's probably on its way out. We only get it like at the very end.
Well, by the time we're using it, it's not cool anymore. Or is it because we're using it that it's no longer cool? Ooh, now there's a
shower thoughts right there.
Right.
There's a series of YouTube videos that are like mind-bending paradoxes to fall asleep to. And I can't think of anything else that would keep me more awake than trying to think of answers to these paradoxes. It's
I think I've actually, not only am I pretty sure that I've watched that video, I'm pretty sure that I've fallen asleep to it. Dude,
I don't think it would be possible for me to do that.
Dude, that's my shit, man. I will listen to that crap all freaking day. I'm getting to that age. where younger people at work say some slang, and I'm like, what even does that mean? Like, dead ass. Like, first time someone tried saying that to me, I'm like, shut up.
I say dead ass. I can't lie.
You're so white, Adam.
I don't say on God, though.
You don't say on God. Oh, see, there's another freaking blob. That was another one. It makes it sound like Sean's the only black guy I know, which is not true. But I remember Sean used to say on God about stuff all the time, and I'm always like, what the heck is that? I had no idea what that meant. And I had not heard it anywhere else. And like now, it's everywhere.
T. Rowan says dead ass. Maybe you're the weird one.
TBH. No, it's a common saying. I'm not saying it's not common. I'm just saying it's very white of you to say it.
Well, I mean, if the shoe fits, you know.
You're right.
I also have a video game
the penis size is appropriate
collection and a pixel art collection, so I think that makes me pretty white also.
Honky. Rowan, how are you?
I don't say cap either, and I'll never understand how the word cap is a lie. I don't get it.
I'm pretty sure that that is Twitch slang, which makes it even more lame. But like no cap, there's the kappa emote on Twitch. That's basically like you say something and then you put the kappa emote after it. It means like, yeah, I don't really mean what I just said.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that exponentially makes it so much more dumb.
Yes. Because it's from freaking Twitch slang, and I hate Twitch slang. I'm alive, LOL, trucking. Yeah, from Kappa. Okay, so yeah, Chip knows what I'm talking about. Chip's an educated honky.
He's a...
I
used to hate on saying that things were fire, but I do say things are fire now.
My daughter says that to me all the time. I'm like, okay.
But I do not add straight gas afterwards, which I've heard some people say.
Straight gas?
Straight gas.
I've not heard that one.
Like, that's just fire, bro. Straight gas.
Straight gas. Oh my gosh. I'm just ready to be a senior citizen so I can just be an asshole about everything and I never have to worry ever again. Damn it. That's so dumb. Straight gas.
Yeah. Straight gas, bro.
Where's the fudging blob? I went through the entire shed here. Where's the blob? I'm really excited to see Rowan and Chip. My gosh, 2 awesome people showed up. Right after Keith unsubscribed and disappeared.
Will you clip that?
what I just said?
Right after Keith unsubscribed and disappeared. The way you said it was so funny.
Dude, you know, I hate to admit when I crack myself up, but like I was back I was going through last week's stream pulling out clips and stuff like that, and it was that one that I put in the Discord saying like that we already that's just that where I was like, if you wanted like a perfect synopsis of Beer O'Clock, just watch this clip. And it's I forget what were we talking about? We were all talking about something, and I was like I
think the whole thing was like we're talking about how the jokes go full circle and stuff.
Well, no,
and it was the boom arm. The boom arm, was it about the microphone boom arm?
Oh yeah, and I was trying to be like, and you were saying that you weren't mad, and I was like, but you were acting mad, and you're like,
well, those words never left my mouth, sir.
I know, but dude, don't even, man. Those words never left my mouth. You were acting mad. We're gonna go right back into the exact same conversation. Keith says he's been here the whole time. Hopefully, we haven't been talking shit on Keith. I'm just joking. No, but like, you were acting mad, and I'm being serious now. You were acting mad, so I'm like, well, okay, I won't send him the boom arm for his microphone. I bet Rowan's got a freaking boom arm. Chip, do you have a boom arm for your microphone?
Keith, do you have a boom arm for your microphone?
I said unsubscribe because of your hate of Marvel. Oh, I know. I remembered. I'm paying attention. Why is that blob there and why can't I get to him? Is it maybe down here? Chip has a boom arm. Be like Chip.
Chip!
Rowan, did you already leave? Have you already had enough? Straight gas, was that too much for you?
Straight gas was the limit, yeah.
He's like, straight gas, what the hell?
Come to think of it, I do have to poop.
No, but I was telling you about the boom arm, and you said that your feelings weren't hurt, and I was like, you were acting like you were upset, so I didn't send you the thing.
I don't really. You really think that I would be actually mad about you talking about me needing a boom arm? Like I would be genuinely upset about that?
You totally would.
I would not.
You would too. You don't, and this is not an accusation. I'm just saying this is one of your little quirks or whatever. Like you don't like for me to crap, how do I say it? You have one for the camera also? What I do with my boom arm is private. There you go. This is America. You don't have to tell anyone what you do with your boom arm.
Keith, can you just lie for once?
Yeah, tell us that Marvel's good and that they make good movies.
You see? That's who you're siding with. That's who you're siding with right now. Remember that shit.
Regarding like stream type things or whatever, you don't like. I do indeed have a boom arm, like $10 off Amazon. See, that's what I'm saying. They're cheap as hell. Where can I fall down here? Is that it? Crap, where is the freaking blob? How do I kill him? I don't know. Don't leave. Why are you saying you're leaving? I'm agreeing with you, dumbass.
Wow.
Why? It feels like it should be back here, but it's not back here. Frick. But no, like if it's about a stream thing or whatever, you don't like the idea of me thinking that you don't have something worked out or like you haven't done everything you can to make... Oh, shit. Like you haven't done everything you can to make something like work well or something. And that's not a bad thing. It's like, that's what I'm saying. This is not an accusation or anything.
It's because I've already thought of, planned for, and acted on every possible outcome to every situation, Steve.
Dude, that's some mental illness right there. And you know why I say that? Because that's exactly the way that I think. Is he here?
I was like talking to a buddy at work about that interview coming up, and I was expressing my concerns about a couple questions that might be asked. And he was like, "Man, you're just like my wife." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Man," he's like, "You know, things will be going great for you, and you'll find something to obsess about to make you worried or upset. You know, it's like you guys don't want to be happy." And I'm like, "No, it's not that I don't want to be happy. I want to be happy. I just know that something horrible is going to happen. I'm just trying to figure out what and get ahead of it. That's all."
To me, it just sounds like your friend there is unfamiliar with women. I don't know that I've ever known a woman ever that wasn't like that. If you're a woman and you're like that, don't feel like you're crazy, because you know what? Every other one of your kind feels that exact same way. Does he not? Adam does not have a boom arm, no. And I give him shit about it all the time, because I'm like, when we do sound check before we go live, he'll sound great, and then once we like get into the video or whatever, I'm like, why is Adam so quiet? And it's because his mic is like a mile away from his face.
A mile? That's an
hyperbole,
exaggeration,
Adam. It's an exaggeration, yes, obviously.
Well, I didn't think you meant a literal mile. I'm just saying, like, I'm literally no more than a foot to 2 feet away from my microphone at any time.
Okay,
at any given
if
time.
you knew anything about microphones, you would know that a foot to 2 feet of distance is like gargantuan, dude.
You're gargantuan.
I am, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm right. I'm a very large, fat man, Adam.
I didn't say that as a fat joke.
Oh, you did. You said I was gargantuan.
I said you could have said anything, and I would have said Eura. It was a Eura joke.
A Eura joke?
You know, like you could have been like it was a pool table, and I'd be like, "You're a pool table."
Like a cardioid mic, for example.
You're a cardioid mic, like that.
Even with a cardioid mic, you still want to have it like directly in front of you. No, I'm not saying it has to be like eating it, like Chip is saying. Even though I do that sometimes, I am a woman and I am like that. LOL, says Rowan. See, Rowan can admit it, and I'm not saying that to be a stereotypical a-hole. I'm just saying that like that's practically how you guys come out of the womb, is like that. So no one should feel bad about that. That's just normal. Yes, he is 5,280 feet away. Can I jump? I don't think I can jump.
Well, yeah, but what I was saying, like, he was making it sound like I'm talking like half a room away, but in reality, all I'm doing is maybe straightening my back occasionally is the only difference.
The only difference.
Maybe this is what he means when he says that.
Maybe I need there's got to be something where I can fly. Well, like, because I keep coming across things that I can't get to because they're too high up. And there's no way to get to them without being able to fly or something. I can hear your noise gate working over there. Are you? Do you have like a fan going or something?
I have a space heater underneath my desk.
You have a heater on? What's the temperature like over there?
It's been cold, dude.
Really?
It was like 60 degrees in my house this morning.
It's been like in the 80s all week over here. It's crazy.
And plus, my basement is just cold anyway. So I have a little space heater for my feet.
Oh, this is those freaking rocks. There's an order that we have to do these freaking rocks, Georgie. Well, fudge. Now I guess we got to go back to the towns and find out what they say about what to do with these freaking rocks.
Oh my God! Would a stream summer stream be complete without a horrible pool opening story?
Oh man, you got a pool story?
I do have a pool story.
I thought you were like abandoning the pool or whatever.
Abandoning it? Mentally, yes, but
no. Okay, no. You had said sorry. You had said it really drives me nuts that that freaking blob is staring me in the face and I can't get to it. Can anyone think of anything that I've missed to not be able to get to that guy? What the fuck?
Well, other than the fact that it's in a secret area that you can't access is the only thing that I can think of right now.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too. What the hell? No, but anyways, what you had said before was not that you were abandoning the pool, but that you were no longer paying Jim Bob whatever to come and open it up for you for like $10,000.
No, I was going to. I'm like taking care of the maintenance, like the overall maintenance of it myself now. In the very beginning, I was having him come out like every 2 weeks on top of opening and closing it to like maintain chemical levels and stuff, because in the beginning it was a little cheaper than buying everything outright and doing it myself. But then over time, it progressively not got that way, and so then I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to pay anything extra over the opening and closing. I'll just do everything myself. But that hasn't been much of an issue. But this year, when I had the same guy come out to open it that I always do, and he always does a great job, but he wasn't with him this time. He had like 2 kids come out and do it, which is fine. I mean, he usually has, a younger person with him anyway. But he wasn't present.
Right now, when you say kid, was he like a 20-year-old, or would you mean like
a probably, like mid-20s, probably.
Okay, so
early to mid-20s. Yeah, a young adult.
Kid, I was like 10-year-old kid.
Not a 15-year-old.
Hey, mister, can I open your pool?
No. Young adult.
I do like that Keith said you have a dong heater.
I wish.
I just imagine like it's one of those things that like with the hot dog rollers, that you have like 7-Eleven or whatever, where it's like there's like a million wieners rolling slowly.
The tornadoes are on there.
The tornadoes, yes, the tornadoes. Yeah. Rowan, I self-sabotage my life thinking that way all the time. Girl, everybody does, so don't even sweat it. Oh, before you finish your story, let me say one thing, actually. In regards to what you had said about your job interview before, it reminds me of when I interviewed for this United Healthcare thing, because like I did all this prep and I anticipated like what questions they would ask me, and I had answers written down, and I had listed like all my strengths and weaknesses and stuff like that, because you know they're going to ask about that, and give an example of a time when I had like stuff like that written down and everything, and then it goes into the interview and I'm like, this lady's just looking for somebody with a pulse that isn't going to crap their pants if someone tells them to open Excel. It was like, I don't think I referenced anything that I had prepared for to take that interview. It was so cake. So, anyways.
I wish I had an experience like that.
It was ridiculous. I was almost ticked off where I'm like, man, she didn't ask me any questions. I want to flex.
I just came in and just got the job. Damn.
Yeah, well, what's even better now is they offered me the job. I got the job. I went through all these freaking shoot, which way do I want to go? I'm intentionally going through Death Mountain the wrong way, looking for secrets, in case anyone's wondering what the fudge I'm doing here. Oh shit. Crap, what was I saying before I explained that? Shoot.
Your interview. You just got the job.
Interview.
They didn't ask you. You didn't get asked any of the questions.
Oh no! I was so like they offered me the job. I had to like fill out, no joke, like I spent an entire afternoon taking all of these quizzes and stuff. Is this where I just came from, or is this just another room that looks like the room I came from? Anyways, did all this crap, and then the lady from the now, like I said, it's a contract gig, so I'm basically like a temp employee. The way that's how the hiring process is. I won't actually work for United Healthcare. I'll be employed by Equity Staffing. Oh, there's another B-hole over there. We might be making some progress, folks. So anyways, I did all this crap and thinking like everything's all set to go, and then she's like, oh yeah, by the way, on your employment verification, so you weren't employed at all from 2020 to 2025. I'm like, well, I was self-employed. And she's like, oh, okay, well, like, can you send us something to prove that you're self-employed or whatever? I'm like, yeah, what do you want? And then she's like, oh, send me your tax return or something. Like, wait, hold on, my whole tax return? I don't know that I want to give you all that information, but like, what part of this will sufficiently prove to you that I was self-employed? Because they're basically just needing to prove my employment status. And she's like, oh, just something to prove that you were self-employed. I'm like, that didn't answer my question at all. What the fudge? So now it's like, I've already got the job and all this shit. I already spent an entire day doing all these questionnaires and filling out all these little surveys and stuff. And oh my gosh. And now I'm getting all this BS about proving that I'm not lying about saying that I was self-employed. Good Lord.
Oh, yes, you concocted this elaborate scheme.
I know, seriously. Yeah, I did all of these things just so I could fraudulently work for United Healthcare. Oh, what the...
You found me!
Oh, I guess this is where I drop down. Well, frick, how do I get out of here? So I stopped you in the middle of your story, and that went a lot longer than I thought it would. So please continue. I forget what you were saying, though.
Well, okay, so I hired this company to come open the pool. It ends up being like 2 young adults instead of like the main dude and one other guy. And usually I like shoot the shit with him about different things going on with the pool while he's doing it, just to kind of like, do you think I'm going to need to update this soon? And yada, yada, yada. Well, since he wasn't there, I was like, well, I'm not going to go out there and do anything. Like, they'll fucking hook everything up and give me a bill or whatever.
Yeah.
So they do all that, and I get the bill, and it's like an extra $200 than it typically is. And so I was like, that's interesting. So I'm like showing it to Ashley, and we come to the consensus of like, let's just send them a message and just make sure that everything's on the up and up with everything, you know, like just to see. So I send them a message, and I literally, the message is just like, hey Scott, just looking at our bill, notice that our, you know, it was a lot, $200 more than it typically is. Can you just check with the pricing and just make sure that everything is correct? It was like the only thing I said. And then he responds back like, well, I don't have it with me. It's with the other guy. I'm going to have to get with them later. And I'm like, no problem. So multiple hours pass. And then he proceeds to send me like a 3-paragraph long message about like all of like how they had to do so many things for the pool, and like that they typically other companies would have charged for, and they did it, and they raised their rate for making multiple trips into one trip, like instead of charging by trip, because that's the way the other companies do it. And I'm like, well, in my mind, I'm having you to come out twice a year, so I don't really know how that's multiple trips, but it's for 2 separate things, but that's neither here nor there. And then proceeds to tell me that I need to get a new cover, and that there's holes in the cover, and that it's not keeping all the leaves out. So there was more leaves than there typically was, and there was a part of the handle that had a leak in it, so he had to rethread all that. And remember the great price I gave you last year on vacuuming the pool, and I mean all of this shit. And I was just like, I responded back with like, bro, I wasn't like, he gave me like 5 pictures of shit and everything, and I'm like, bro, I wasn't complaining. I was just asking if everything looked correct to you, because you weren't here for the first time ever, and if they're newer employees, maybe they got, you know, something could have been written down wrong or something. I don't know. I mean, if something costs you $400 every year and you budge for that, and then you get a bill for $600 instead, are you not going to ask why? Like, I just feel like that's not an asshole thing to say. Like,
yeah, really.
You don't need to like guilt trip me into it. Like, okay, I get it. Like,
you know what that sounds like?
Thank you.
It sounds like my whole delivery experience with that guy at Walmart, where like I'm just trying to tell him, hey, can you be like ready for us when we get here? And he takes it really badly and launches into this whole explanation of like, I got my tip, so why should I care? You know, blah blah blah, all that stuff. That's what it makes me think of.
Like, dude, like, have you been saving this up or something? Like, yeah.
Yeah, really. I don't know. Maybe that almost makes me think like maybe he's had problems with other people, and he's kind of speaking more out of those other experiences.
But also, if you're going to raise your rates about certain things, you should tell your customers that.
Yeah.
You know, that's not a shitty thing to ask. Like, if you're going to change your service trip fee or whatever and add, you know, even if it is less money in the long run, but if you're still going to charge more, you should clarify that before you start. Like, hey, just so you know, there's going to be an extra charge this year because of this. I mean, I didn't think that was out of line. You know?
Yeah. Man, I'm back.
I gotta get out of this fucking pool, dude. I hate it.
Oh yeah,
every year it finds a new
every time
fucking
you
way.
tell me these stories, my balls get all tight. And I'm just like, ugh, I would never want to have to deal with all that.
Yeah, and he's like telling me to price out a new cover because mine's bad. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I love the fucking world that you live in, that you're like, yeah, I've got it. How much did you say a new cover was? 4,000? Yeah, can we get 2? I want to have one as a backup just in case. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You think
really
I have different extra...
that much money?
Yes.
Holy shit, dude.
And he's just like casually telling me to order another one instead of like trying to maybe squeeze another year out of the one that I have that I already paid $2,800 for.
Good.
That's lasted me 6 years.
Man, if I was you, I'd wait till Ashley's asleep and then just fill it in with concrete, and then wake up the next day and be like, "Oh man, some teenagers must have got loose in our yard or something and filled in our pool. Oh well, I guess we don't have to live in this hell anymore."
I would be lying to you if I told you I haven't Googled to see how much it would cost to fill in a pool of our dimensions, and it's like $30,000.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Good Lord. Having a pool is like having a monkey's paw. You know what I'm talking about?
If a monkey's paw is something that just comes in and fucks your wallet while you're not looking, then yes, that's exactly what it is.
Well, you know, the monkey's paw, it's like this story where, like, you know, you get the guy, he gets the monkey's paw and it grants him however many wishes. But, like, every time he makes a wish, it comes true, but in, like, a terrible way. Like, yeah. Or a monkey's paw, I want to have a huge dick or something. It's like he has a dick the size of a house or something all of a sudden. And it's like, well, you got your wish, but you also got screwed. So, oh, well, you know.
Yeah, I guess it is like that.
So yeah, that's what having a pool is like.
And on top of all that, I don't even like swimming that much.
Yeah, really. Jeez.
I don't know if it's possible for one person to like swimming enough to justify the expense. But who's the asshole that bought the house with a pool in the back? Me. So every time you point a finger, there's 3 pointing back at you, as they say.
Well, do you think Ashley would?
Oh, she hates it.
She hates it too.
Yes.
Your adventure has been recorded. Sorry, I shut up. Oh wait, this is.
So anybody out there that's listening to this, every person that's ever said don't get a pool is absolutely correct. Unless you're going to have people in it non-stop, and one of them is you, it's not worth it.
And the other one is a dozen hot chicks.
Yeah, and the other one is a bunch of Danish supermodels.
It ain't going to be worth it unless it's that situation.
Then yes, keep it. By all means. Then you probably make enough money that you don't care about having a pool.
I've got 6 backup pool covers already, so.
Yeah, I love that shit. He's like, you know, you need to price out adult. Thanks, Dad. I'm sorry I'm disappointing you. They're $4,000.
Lordy. Take me to the Waffle House. Boulder Circle, 3rd is okay. I need to start writing this down. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna get a document going here.
Hey, the other chip is here.
The other chip,
both
yes.
chips.
Both chips.
I should get some potato ones just to make it go full circle.
Or
Or chocolate. There's chocolate ones too.
3rd is north. There we go.
Ooh, and ice chips too.
Ice chips. Ice chips, baby.
Do 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 do.
Here, hold on. Let me grab my drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Make sure you get some ice chips, baby. I'm terrible at taking care of my yard, but my neighbor, my God, she'll go out of her way to tell me my daddy raised me to appreciate the yard, so I make extra effort to leave tools in boxes, old mailboxes lying around. Our neighbor says that she's not happy unless she has her hands in the dirt at least once a day. And we are also like, we don't really give a fuck about our yard. So she always like comes over and she's like, is it okay if I throw some wildflowers back here? And sorry if I got a little close with the... I'm like, I literally could care less. Here, have some of these marijuana seeds and throw some of those in there with the wildflowers. See if anything good happens. You want to get your hands in the dirt all day. Get in there and make us some money.
I don't know why, but I will always laugh when someone calls it a marijuana cigarette. I just don't know why. That's just so funny to me.
I mean, who calls it that other than like a boomer dad who just caught their 12-year-old kid with one?
I don't know. I think I mostly hear it on like TV shows or something. So I don't know that I hear it in real life. But
Habitually smoking marijuana cigarettes. Maybe like in Reefer Madness.
Reefer Madness. Have you actually watched that?
I have watched it, yeah.
Really? Was it any good?
I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sure. You know Bagu? Wait, where does... I thought he had a picture. Oh, maybe it's just Bagu who has the picture. I guess there's nothing hidden in here. All this backtracking, while annoying, at least we have found a bunch of stuff.
Chips out, dips out.
Chips out, dips out.
Dips out for chips out. Like sometimes I left an electrical
chips out for Harambe. Remember that?
Yeah, I do. Of course.
Oh
I was in Cincinnati. It was everywhere.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't even think about that. Holy hell.
I go months with shit like that out in the yard. Leave a couple rakes out there, like right in the middle. Fuck it.
Chips out for Harambe. Oh, no! It got me in the last second. You motherfucker. How do I get on the river? Can I
going around it?
Other land over there? What the fudge? Damn it! How do I?
I feel like that's the kind of neighbor rivalry that's in some kind of like comedy movie, like Grumpy Old Men or something. That level of
I love that movie.
Of neighbor triggering. I do too.
It's funny. Like I don't know, because it's like. It's a movie about two geriatric dudes. It's like, so why would this appeal to me? But I think it's hilarious.
No, we don't know that, Keith, because nobody watches Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Big Bang Theory, you mean the Marvel of TV sitcoms?
Damn.
Oh, mother fudger.
I didn't take it that far.
Maybe I need to try this thing here again. We'll see. Yeah. Isn't there a... There it is.
Man, this one's really putting you through the ringer, huh?
Boy, Big Bad Roy.
Giving you the business.
There's all kinds of hidden shit that's not in the original game, and so it's like I didn't really look for that stuff before because it's like I didn't know that it existed.
Well, this guy clearly didn't have streamers in mind when he made it.
No, he did not. Fudge. I love one-shotting those mofos. Man, that feels good.
Your penis has grown in length.
Oh, what the fuck?
I want a game to say that to me every time I level up.
Your penis has grown in length. Oh my gosh. Okay. So earlier I was... Oh, I guess I've already gotten this. Okay, well, I'll preface it by saying I hate how everyone's putting AI into everything. Well, I open up the Walmart app on my phone because as I think of things, I add them to my cart, and then when I'm ready, you do a purchase, and then I get my groceries delivered and all that. Well, I go in there and I see that they've done an update. Hold on, let me open it up here so I get this correct. They have the little you know, the Walmart's icon kind of looks like, well, they call it a Spark. That's why Gibson says he has to go deliver for Spark, is because he's doing Walmart deliveries. They have this button that's Ask Sparky. I guess Sparky's like their grocery mascot guy or whatever, or Walmart app mascot guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Ask Sparky. So I click on it. It's like, hey, I'm Sparky. I can help you find blah, 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 and it's their AI thing, obviously. So I click on it and I'm like, why is Target so much better than Walmart? And then it's like, sorry, I can only help you with items that are in stock at Walmart. Is there anything else I can help you with? So I'm like, pants that make my penis look bigger. And let me see. Oh, I'm gonna.
I hope it pulls up a pair of pants that's got like a tip at the end of the leg or something.
It pops up the thing. It says, I can't help with that, but I can answer most shopping related questions. I'm clearing our conversation so we can start over. So it's like it didn't want to leave that in the app. So it's like,
you offended it.
I'm going to go ahead and delete what you just said.
The Walmart AI threatened to mute you.
Yep. Oh, Magic will go up. I wonder if I can continue to level up, because 8 is the highest you can go on the original Zelda 2.
Can you take it higher?
Actually, you like that?
To a place like level 9.
Oh, this is just a secret.
I'm telling you, I've said it before. Say what you want about Creed, but Sober Creed and 3 Beers Deep Creed are 2 completely different bands.
3 Beers Deep. Let's go there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. You are in it, and it's an amazing feeling. With arms wide open, bro. Well, I just heard. I mean, come on.
Actually,
Fantastic. But without the 3 beers, you're like, I don't know, I could take it or leave it. It's fine. But when you're in the 3 beers,
this
Scott Stapp is you, and you are Scott Stapp.
We are one.
We are one.
This chick just pulled a Fazanadu on me. What? It's only half of the map? So I bought that map for $2,000. Apparently it's only half of the map. But I didn't know that, because you have to.
Well, you never specified you wanted the whole one.
Yeah. Well, you have to talk to her again to find that out.
This is the boom arm conversation.
Why would you talk to her again if you've already talked to her and you already got the map?
It's like Dark Souls, dude. You have to exhaust all the dialogue.
Freaking exhausted of this game. You can kiss my butt.
And both my balls.
Play with my dong. And with my balls. Wait, is this the same thing that we did before?
This is where we started, where you were like, I think I've already done this.
Like our jokes come full circle, Adam.
In every way.
Oh, wait, hold on. Want to hear my RFK impression?
Yes.
Here we go. Doesn't that kind of sound like him, the Link walking in the water sound?
Frighteningly accurate.
Dr. Pepper causes autism.
Dr. Pepper causes autism.
Peter.
My buddy was telling me
any Peter Griffin today, has there?
there has not been any Peter Griffin. My buddy was taking a test. He's trying to become a teacher, so he's got to take all these different tests in different categories and such. So he was. It's irrelevant of which one it was because I can't remember. But he was taking it, I think, at home. So he has to like set up a camera in a certain way, and there were all of these different rules to where like if you broke any of them, then your score was automatically null and void. So like everything, like once you hit start, like you had to be on camera at all times, and you couldn't move. So he like opened a fresh can of Dr. Pepper and started to take this test, and right as he took it, he knocked the can over and it fell all over the floor, and he couldn't like clean it up or anything because he would take him off camera and he would lose his score. No. So for the whole like hour he had to sit in this bottle of Dr. Pepper all over his shit.
That is amazing. Oh man.
So I was in Walmart and I found a hat that had the Dr. Pepper logo on it like the next day, and I sent it to him after he was like telling us this traumatic story. It was like, I'm gonna do what a good friend would do and just send him a trigger picture.
That's hilarious. He like finally gets done with his test, and there's like a mountain of ants on his floor, like because of the Dr. Pepper spill.
Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants. I'm picturing it like it's to a point where it's starting to get like super sticky on everything. You get that nice peeling sound.
Oh, I hate that. Jets. I keep. Oh man, I see. I want to know like how deep this game goes outside of what I know, because it's like all the time I'm in the water and stuff, and I'm seeing, oh, there's like an island or something over there. It's like, well, like how the fudge do I get there? Jeez. This game is not easy. Like the original game's got a reputation for being like unfairly hard. This is insane. That spider's like, hey, motherfucker!
Did this guy include like a README file or anything where it might tell you some of these key differences?
Oh, that's a good point. I should check for that. Oh, you... Damn it! This guy's freaking teabagging me constantly.
I just figured that out for the first time. It's very difficult for me to think of new and inventive ways with my limited smooth brain.
Smooth. Let's see. Audio group. There's the other. Nope, no README.
Whack.
Yeah, weird. Oh well. I got like paused.
Did you download the game off of the website?
I want to say it was off of itch.io. I can't remember honestly. I downloaded this a long time ago.
Well, I was gonna say that you go to like the homepage or something. Maybe there's like some docs you could download off the.
Yeah, I want to check that out like once we're done today or something to try to, kind of get an idea of going forward and stuff. Because I'm to the point where I do feel like I could use a little bit of direction.
Is it called Zelda 2 Revamped HD Pack for Meeson?
I don't think so. Oh. The search for search for ZALIA. Why can't I chop down that one freaking tree? Oh, that's what has to. That's wild. Okay, so Shit, dude. Okay, well, maybe I need to do fire. Nope, that did nothing. Oh, I killed him. Hell yes. My wiener. You can.
Zalia?
Yeah.
Okay, this is it.
Oh, fudging. There's a little Peter Griffin for you.
So it does have like some quality of life modifications that they talk about.
Have I been here before? Cause you can play with my balls.
Did you already activate the Saria bridge?
So, yeah, I think that's the one where it's like, you know, Bagu?
Okay, so you only have to talk to him once to activate Saria bridge. So.
And suck 'em.
There's a video that has an entire playthrough of it, but that doesn't help us at this point in time.
Yeah. Chevity blue, a flibbity blue. Jump, protect, Enigma, fairy. Okay. I don't have Enigma yet. Enigma nuts. Oh shit. No. Poo, poo, poopy, poo.
I'm looking at the comments for somebody to be like, here's a guide that I made for...
Right. You know what that means is we ought to oh frick, find as much information as we can about this game and then make ourselves a walkthrough of it that has all the stuff.
That would be fun.
Oh, mother fudger. Get some views and whatnot.
I'm going to try to look it up in a couple ways here.
With my ding dong.
Everything is just giving me a walkthrough of the original Zelda 2.
We're getting kind of close to time for you, aren't we?
Well, I think that guy that I'm supposed to meet, I think he's coming here. I just have to pay him for the construction job that he did. And I originally thought that I was gonna have to drive somewhere, but I think he's coming here. So I can go over by 15, 20 minutes or so if you want to go a little longer. It's up to you. I don't know what your schedule's like.
Well, I gotta get my son from work here in a little bit, but more kind of what I was thinking is like I kind of feel like we're reaching a stopping point because I'm running out of like stuff. Like I'm to the point now where I need to start figuring some shit out, or we're gonna be kind of lost.
Man, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying everywhere to trying to find a guy. I'm at the page where you can download the game,
yeah,
but there's nothing that
Isn't there
is...
like a forum or something in there? Oh, I forgot.
Well, I went to... there was a forum page that I was at.
I guess I've already done this. Yep. Poopy poo.
And that's what led me to this page. But everybody was just talking about, like, either problems they had booting it up or how great it was. But there was never like a... Somebody was even like, I had to resort to a guide to figure this out. And I'm like, could you fucking link it?
Yeah, really?
I'm trying to internet bitch pretty hard. Yeah, there's a ROM hacking net forum on the game. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. It was Reset Era forum.
No blobbies. So I guess we'll go down here? Oh wait, hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Poo 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 and pee pee. $200 points. That little jumpy spider just gave me 1,000 points. Oh, Mr. President, actually looks like it was 1,000 points.
I know you can't count, but that's okay.
Oh, this looks interesting. Die?
Yep. No dice on this guide, man. I think the easiest thing would just be like pull up the playthrough video and just try to figure out where where they're at in the game and see if they use something that you don't have or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Ah.
How does this not make you think of Monty Python?
Like the guys throwing the stuff out of the castle.
Yeah.
What is the game called, Adam? Like, what is it? Or does it call it anything in particular on those pages?
Here,
I just know that the file or the exe that you have to open to run the game is called Zalia, Zalia.
Here, I'll put a link to the thing that I was looking at. Now, this page will take you to the page that you can download it, but this is a forum on the game. Oh, does it not work on YouTube like that? I might have to post it in the Discord.
Oh, shit.
Here, I'll put it in the Discord.
He says he can use that link.
Oh, okay.
Rusty, aka Other Chip.
Other chip. The faux chip.
Oh, I still crack up thinking about him, Matt, you walking across to Chick-fil-A being like, I heard your laugh all the way across the restaurant. Like, yeah, I'm kind of loud.
I knew it was you.
Gate.
I heard your laugh, now shut up.
Go away, fly. Don't drop your atomic shits on me. I do like the whole walking by the thing lights up the torches deal. That's kind of interesting.
Makes me think of the ending of every Castlevania game.
Oh yeah, true. Shit. You know how on Super Castlevania 4, right before you get to Dracula, there's that hidden... Oh, it's one of these. Oh, yeah. This is just a freaking... Oh.
The leap of faith kind of thing?
Yeah, the leap of faith thing on Super Castlevania 4. Episode of Game Grumps. Ben Schwartz, a.k.a. John Ralphio from Parks and Rec. He was the guest on the show. And he had gotten all the way there, went down onto the like invisible thing to like get all the power-ups and stuff that you get.
Yeah.
Couldn't figure out how to get back up. Like I think they took a couple hours off of the show in between whenever he got there to like when they finally figured out how to do it. I was like, wow, it took you that long to figure that out? My gosh.
You just climbed the stairs, bro.
Yeah, well, they're invisible stairs, but still, I kind of feel like that you got to think there's invisible stairs, but I don't know.
He couldn't figure out how to get back up. That's funny shit.
Yeah, I was watching it and I'm like, this happened like over a year ago though, but like, I'm like screaming at my phone, like, it's just the stairs, you know? Like, oh my gosh. And he's getting more and more frustrated and I'm like, bro.
Well, and it's not like you can't be like, I think the game's just trolling me at this point, you know, because, you know, Castlevania does troll the shit out of you throughout the game. So it's almost like, oh, this is nice, thanks. For nothing.
It's called Adventures of Link? That's what this game's called? Well, I mean, it's Zelda 2 Adventure of Link. Oh, we still can't get this rock vagina out of the way?
Rock vagine? My wife hang like a sleeve of wizard.
Sleeve of wizard. Wait, where's the city at? The hidden city's supposed to be here. What the fudge?
It's so hidden you can't find it.
Dude, if they move that crap just to be pains, holy crap, dude. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Holy crap, bro. This is wild.
One could almost say, goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Come on. I'm getting a fudge load of experience points out of this, but I would kind of prefer not to have to do all this crap.
Aren't you at max level, technically?
Well, I don't... Oh, there it is. They did move it. Those... freaking turds. My gosh. Come in and tell me your story.
Ooh. Amazing!
I'll never forget that.
It's true! It's true!
We had to flee Casuto.
That on repeat was something else, let me tell you.
You deserve my help. Follow me. Okay.
Let me help you take off your pants, you big boy.
There is a secret at edge of town. They couldn't just add the in there to make it correct. Say at the edge of town. There is a secret at edge of town.
It loses the charm. It's trying to be authentic.
Poopy, poopy, poopy.
Speaking of authentic, can we talk about how shit the Elden Ring movie is going to be?
What do you think about that, Rusty? You're an Elden Ring guy, aren't you?
Some shit just shouldn't be made into a movie. Elden Ring is one.
Well, it's A24 that's making it. They're like the cool kids. So maybe it'll be good. I don't know. Where are you stuck at this game? I found something. Stop by for a while. Oh, yeah. Revived. There's no way they can fit in enough lore to make that movie worth it. I'm trying to find all the little blobby guys.
I bet you the Elden Beast is not even going to be in it. I bet it'd be, you know, it ends with Godfrey or America or Radagon or some culmination of the three. We're not even going to put the giant space penis in it.
Space penis. That's why.
Have you seen it? Have you seen pictures of the Elden Beast? It's very penile.
No, I have not. Great deal for this map. Only 5,000p. Good lord, bro. You don't have enough P. So I guess that's the other half of that map.
It is.
Call for help at the 3-Eye Rocks. Oh, also, Matchbox, if you can find the stone order, it's like, one of them said, third is north. Well, like, what's the order I'm supposed to do the stones in? A skeleton key is in the Great Palace.
I'm stoned right now. I'm just kidding. Am I, though?
Is he kidding?
We'll never know.
Like how it's a giant, tall, narrow door. Oh. So that's what that does. Video guide for the blobby things.
Sounds like Chip needs to be your internet bitch.
Other Chip.
Other Chip, yeah.
We had actual Chip in here earlier. Yeah.
There you go, Keith. Are you happy? Do you see what you've done?
Oh shoot, I don't have enough yet. I still need another 579 peas. I need more peas. Did it already go in here? Boulder circle. 7th is southeast. Gonna write that down too.
Boner circle.
Poopy poo poopy poo poopy poo. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna go out here and then we're gonna save and then we're gonna call it for the day. So for those of you guys that have been hanging out, I appreciate it. Adam appreciates it. We both appreciate it. Didn't mean to exclude you from my appreciating of it.
I don't know. I've appreciated some of it, not all of it.
Not all of it, yeah. Not freaking airborne busting on you the whole time.
Kicking me when I was down.
You deserve my help. Is there another guy in here that's going to tell me something about the boulders? The boulder, I hardly know her. Or is this just the... Yeah, this was just the thing. I keep forgetting you have to... Like, you get the spell from those guys, and then you have to talk to them again to get the boulder information. Good lord, they're Fazanadu the fudge out of this.
Boulder?
Boulder!
Gotta get one of those in there real quick, too.
Amazing. I'll never forget that. Blah, 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 blah. All right, y'all. Have a good rest of your day. Make sure you press the like button if you haven't already done that. If you're not,
go get some Skyline.
Yeah, that's optional. If you're not already subscribed, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. We got a ton of other videos on the channel for your viewing pleasure. Just put them on while you're cleaning up the house or falling asleep, or you could consciously watch them if you enjoy them that much. But yeah, give her a go. We'd appreciate it. And I'm pretty sure
if you want Steve and I to make a video of mind-bending paradoxes to fall asleep to, let us know.
Yeah, it's crazy how relaxing that stuff is to me. It zonks me out, man. Ugh,
Oh my god, it's super amounts of stress.
no, not at all. We have.
All right, we love you. Bye.
Bye. Now I'm gonna let the counter count down for another 37 seconds so we can have an even 3-hour stream.
For 37 seconds.
Now it's only 29 seconds. 28, 27.
Hello, subscribing initiated.
25.
What's timestamped, by the way?
Oh,
Maybe the video guide's timestamped.
Yeah, drop
Maybe
that in the Discord.
Maybe you're timestamped.
Timestamped.
Timestamp's full of wieners.
Hey-o.